This is the CheckDown. No fluff. No filters. Just football.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of the CheckDown. I'm your host, Smitty. Before we get into the meat and potatoes today, man, we're going to dive into a little bit of the John Harbaugh discourse and what's going on in the coaching carousel, man, because he has started a uproar, man. In my opinion, he got Mike McDaniels fired, but I still don't think he's going to Miami. But we're going to go around the table, man, have a little conversation about John Harbaugh. Is he the most appealing coach in the carousel at the moment? And what team do we think fits him best, man? But before that, man, I'm here with the guys, man. How you doing, Dre? What's going on, bro?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Happy to be here. Yeah, we gonna talk about that hardball thing in a minute, man. I'm feeling real great about that one, so we'll get there.
Sir, what's good with you, brother?
Shit up. Let's go.
Yeah, JMIK, what's happening, my boy?
No, man, it's playoff weekend, man, and we waiting for this all season, man. So let's get this shit popping.
Pop, what's going on with you? How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Waiting to see how these playoffs kick off, man. I'm ready, bro. A lot of chatter that happened. I'm ready to see teams put up or shut up.
Got a lot of teams coming today, man, to stand up for their teams and give us the reasons why. But before we get into that, man, do y'all think John Harbaugh is the most appealing coach available in the carousel?
Yes, I do. I guess that question is kind of subjective, though. It depends on how you look at it. But for my football team, yes, he's the best candidate on the market. He brings stability. You're talking about a coach in 18 years, he made the playoff 12 times, so 66% of the time. Without Lamar Jackson, he's 10-6 in the playoffs. With Lamar Jackson, he's 3-5 in the playoffs. And one of those six, by the way, was with Huntley as his quarterback. So I think the message might have just gotten a little stale. Wasn't working with the quarterback, and he's looking for a change of scenery. And I think that's what New York gives him. And it's time for the Jackson Dart era in New York to officially begin.
Interesting take. What you think, J-Man?
I mean, I agree. I mean, when I look at like the coaching carousel, like when it first started, I didn't love a lot of the names that was out there, to be honest with you. And then as like Black Monday happened and Tuesday was like Harbaugh getting fired, I think he's the most experienced coach. I mean, like people want to say, oh, his Super Bowl is so old, but like he's won one. I mean, he's been to the playoffs a lot. So me, if I'm a team with an established core and a quarterback, and I need a coach, I mean, I'm gonna be calling his line first, and that's just kind of how I see it.
Pop, what you think about John Harbaugh? Is he the most appealing coach in the carousel for you? All right. Well, I'll come back to Pop. I think she might be get there a little bit, but I agree, but also like I think it depends on what you have as a team, right? I think more of a consistent as he has been is also the team has been consistently, well built. It hasn't really ever been a time when you looked at the Ravens and you're like, I don't know if that team gonna be able to push through. You know what I mean? So when you think about the situation, I think John Harbaugh for a few teams that are I think we got 8 openings as head coach jobs right now. I think out of the 8 Giants, I think that would be a nice spot for him to go. I already told y'all how I feel about Arizona. I think that's another appealing place. If he wanted to kick the Ravens in the back, Cleveland, but I don't think the front office with him in the front office, I don't think that'll combine together. So I think he has a few spots where yes, he is the best candidate on the market for them. And there's a few teams out there. I think bringing him in is kind of a waste of time for John.
Yeah, I mean, the way it sounds like from everything that like Giants fans have been reading and hearing, it sounds like we really want Harbaugh. When I say we, obviously the ownership, right? They really want Harbaugh, and Harbaugh is really, really intrigued by Jackson Dart and some of the young pieces that are present on this football team. So obviously we've seen the demands of what $20 million salary, if it's true, but the rumored demands are $20 million salary, $10 million roster or not roster, staff budget. And then he wants total control, and ideally he would like to bring his own GM. For an organization like the Giants, I think that's actually the perfect thing because it's a guy who's going to come in and bring structure to a place that hasn't had structure in a long time. I would say the same thing about the Browns and a couple of other organizations. I just don't think they're set up as well, and he's not as interested in those places. And I, at this time, currently don't think Joe Shane would keep him from taking the job. If anything, they will probably keep him and then just get rid of him in a year when his contract is over with anyway, and probably bring Chad Alexander still in.
Yeah, I think it's interesting where he goes because that's the one problem with the Giants right now, right? Is Joe Sheen is kind of still in power as the GM. You kind of in the situation where the Jaguars were last year, where a lot of the coaches probably don't want to tie their shoestrings to Joe Sheen. You know what I mean? I think they kind of would want a fresh start with a fresh mindset where coach and GM are kind of on the same page as what we want to do as the structure of the team. And when I look at it, it's just like, I don't know if Sheen and Harbaugh are going to get on the same page, which me and JMIK was having like a little conversation about the one team that just signed their GM, the Dolphins. And he kind of brought up the fact that if they really wanted to be completely tied to Harbaugh, why not bring in the Chargers assistant GM who he has, direct ties to? And I was like, well, maybe they were looking at it from a different perspective. Maybe they can bring in a fresh mind, or maybe they had some conversations with Harbaugh and he liked both candidates. And he was like, well, look, whichever one you can get in, we can agree on that. I just think like the Giants are in that Jaguar spot where they kept their GM. They need a new coach. I think it's going to come down to a factor where, like, if they really want a head coach, they might have to fire him in that limbo.
I mean, sometimes if you want to coach, man, like, you got to do what you got to do. And I like Giant fan, like people know that I'm from Boston. I live here. Like, so like Boston, like New England, not a whole 100% Patriot place. Like there are Giant fans out here that I do know. And some of them want to keep the current GM. Some of them want to get, like, I'd say it's like a 50-50 split from Giant fans that I know. It's like a 50-50. Some people want to keep them and some people want to let them go. So for me, like, I'm not going to let a GM get in the way of bringing in a head coach that I think that can win me a Super Bowl. Like, if that's the coach that I feel that's going to get me to the next level and get me back to greatness, and I got to fire the GM that I've had, I mean, sometimes you do what you got to do.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll come down to that, though. Like, I think if you're bringing Harbaugh in and you're giving him complete control, even if you have a guy there who's your GM, if your coach has complete control, if he's just there in name only for a year, it doesn't really have an effect because Harbaugh has the control either way.
It does in a small amount to me, Dre.
Like,
small amount, because sometimes you don't want to have to go to the GM and be like, hey, this is what I want. You kind of want a guy that's on the same page where you can kind of be like, hey, look, this is what we kind of need you to do. You know what I mean? Right now, I don't think John Harbaugh going into that situation has any trust in Joe Sheen. Any.
What stops
Zero.
you from still bringing your guys in? What stops
now,
you from doing what you're
now
saying
he got to do
while
all
still
the
having
leg
Joe Shane in the building?
because he got to do all the leg work.
I mean, if you want an example of that, you just gotta look at the Patriots. The Patriots
That's what I was
kept,
going to.
kept
Yeah.
Elliott Wolf. I mean, Vrabel brought his guy. I think his guy's name was like Cowden or Coden or something. He brought that guy in. I mean, Elliott Wolf is still there. So I mean, he could be the GM in you know, like in title alone, and really not.
But he put somebody in power over him, right? He put somebody that kind of.
No, I mean, like Wolf is at the top, and and I mean, Cowden is like right
is
below
the
him.
assistant.
Yeah, but it's like Vrabel and like everybody, the fans know that Cowden and Vrabel are making the decisions, but I mean, Wolf is still there. I mean, he still puts it. He still has his input though. So,
And honestly, I think that's the plan. Either we're gonna fire Joe Shane and bring Chad Alexander in, or we're gonna keep Joe Shane and still bring Chad Alexander in. Like I think either way, Chad Alexander probably ends up with the organization just because I think that they're really proud and they don't want to go back on what they said by firing him now, unless they're really forced to. But they also want to give Harbaugh everything he wants. So if you can have the best of both worlds for a year, and then, like I said, Joe Shane's contract is over with after this year anyway. Like you can just let him move on. You don't have to renew it. It'll work.
yeah. I mean, to me, like the Giants' biggest competition is the Dolphins. I think he going to one of them two places. Like, you know, I mean, he could go to the Falcons. I don't know what they're doing because they just announced that officially that like Matt Ryan gonna be the president of their football operations or whatever. They announced that this morning.
Yeah.
But that's like the worst kept secret in football because I mean everybody knew he was getting that. And the other like I don't know. I don't see Harbaugh going to the other places because to me the Dolphins just need to figure out the quarterback, and the Giants have figured out the quarterback, and they got a core. So it's like I think he wants to go to a team that he feels like is ready to win right away. Because I mean he's not 50.
Yeah.
The man's 64 years old. So he has a little bit of time to rebuild, but like he don't want to, you know, I mean, he doesn't want to be in a rebuilding process for 3-4 years. And you know, like in my opinion.
My thing with that, kind of like what JMIK saying, is like Miami looking at some serious cap issues. You know, they probably gonna move on from Tua and Tyreek Hill. That's gonna fuck them up for a good minute, man. I just why would an established coach go through a rebuild like that when you got other teams like I do understand that Tennessee is at the beginning of that rebuild, but at least they have that franchise quarterback. Atlanta might not have a quarterback, but we talking full roster, man. That might be the best option. You got the Giants out there, and you got Arizona. I feel like all of those destinations are better spots than Miami right now.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the two most attractive for Harbaugh is probably the Giants and the Cardinals. Um, Especially when you go look at who the GM is with the Cardinals, right? You got Monty over there. They worked together for a very long time. So you would have somebody that's on that same page with you if you did go to the Cardinals. So I
Hey,
think
bro,
it's
listen,
the biggest competition.
you can have them, okay? Because we don't want them in the West, all right?
Hey,
So if
all
whatever I can do to help you out, brother, I'm here for you.
Hey, man.
hey,
We
to all
about
the
to have the
guests, man,
best
that are
coach
here.
and the best quarterback.
To all the guests that are here, man, the NFC hour will start shortly. We were just doing a little John Harbaugh preview because we didn't get a chance to touch on it during the week. The AFC hour will start at 12:15. We're gonna run it up, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping
And
in and being here.
and and lastly, man, I don't. A part of me feel like Harbaugh was ready to get the fuck up out of there, man, because they haven't been able to replenish that roster like they did in previous years. That defense is nothing like anything he's ever had, and neither is that offensive line. So I'm not saying he was trying to get out of there, but I don't feel like he was pressed to stay.
I can feel you with that. I do think defensively they have the talent. I just think that they have a coordinator who's learning as he goes. He was a position coach before he became the DC last year with him. And you could see him struggling to figure out how to use his personnel. And now you have year two going into it. You're knowing the pieces you have. I think you do get upgrades, right? At certain positions on the defensive side of the ball, and you guys still aren't performing. Like, and I think, yeah, Harbaugh was just like, you know what? I could just take my talent somewhere else. Like I don't have to consistently try to make this work, especially when it's just maybe a new fresh air for both teams. Like Harbaugh can go somewhere new, the Ravens can go in a new direction. I think it can work out for both sides essentially.
No, no, I agree.
Mm. And fuck them niggas at the end of the day.
I mean, so I'll say one more thing on this hardball thing. To me, like what it's going to shape up as is pretty much the organization pick Lamar. So like, I mean, I'm pretty sure Lamar. I ain't say he's gonna make the decision who the head coach is, but obviously he's gonna have some kind of input. He the franchise guy, whatnot. I mean, for me, but at some point, if the pattern of the last couple of years don't change, I mean, people gonna start to look at him and just like, yo, like
Say it, Mick.
you're the consistent person, and we not winning. We weren't winning when Harbaugh was here, and whether it's Flores or whether it's Matt Nagy or whoever, if it's the same pattern of y'all turn over the ball, not winning the games you're supposed to win in the playoffs, then I mean, at some point you got to hold the players accountable. And I'm not just talking about Lamar, but I'm talking about all the players. And I feel as if sometimes,
No, we can start with Lamar.
well,
I'm
yeah,
crying.
yeah. I mean, he's one of the players. I mean, he's the quarterback. So I mean, you're always gonna start with the quarterback. But
My
just
bad.
as
I
a
didn't know my
whole,
mic was on. I'm sorry.
I mean, but
Well,
just as a whole, it's like at some point you got to hold the players accountable. Like they're the ones that get in between the lines and play.
I
And
agree. And that goes to
I think they're
another
coming to that.
team. I agree. And I think that goes to another team y'all was talking about would be attractive to Hardball. The Cardinals. Y'all got Red Gannon.
Man, go ahead with that shit.
Y'all gonna have to make a decision like what y'all gonna do with Kyler if y'all fail once again, because I think they will. You're in a division where you got three teams making the playoffs, bro. Like, and y'all gonna be at the bottom. I'm not sold on Kyler being the guy for them long term. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not. I've
man,
seen him
Kyler
have
probably eighth
mid-season.
prestige on a new Call of Duty by now. Come on,
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
You
Come
know
yo.
on,
he
man.
ain't trying to
Come
play
on, man.
no. He ain't playing no
And and
football, man.
and,
Come
and
on.
nigga, they
I'm
just
overly sold, and you got rid of
they
Gannon. So okay,
and they re-released GTA 2. What?
yeah. So like, they gonna have to make a decision with him. I truly do because you got rid of the coach. Fine, okay, he hasn't had success, but neither has your quarterback either, and y'all gave him
Yeah,
that money.
Hey
yeah. So
Nacho, I see you in the comments. Come back to the backstage. We finna let all the NFC teams up right now. All the NFC teams that are in the comments. Simo, I know you just hit me and said you watching, bro. Come to the backstage. Jim Broad just
Oh,
hit me, said he woke
he.
up, so he'll be here in
I'm
a
about to
second.
send Samo the thing. He said he
I
didn't
sent
get
it
it
to
to
him.
me.
I sent it to him. He had
Okay,
just hit me. He had just hit me.
bet.
While we bringing
I
people
sent it
up
to him
though,
already.
my last little narrative, real quick.
Blockhead ass nigga.
And I hope we clip this. You can clip this. Um, the problem was always Lamar. It was never Harbaugh. In the
Oh
five
shit.
playoff losses, in the five playoff losses, Lamar has a total of 10 turnovers in those games. Don't
Mm.
talk to me about Lamar bringing you back and at the end of the game, somebody dropping a pass when he turned the ball over twice to put you in that position in the first place.
Let the team 10
I don't want to
points.
hear it. I don't want to hear it. He did his job at that point because he dug you out of a hole he put you in. Congratulations. You did your job. You paid to do that. That's what you're paid to do. You're paid to be an NFL quarterback. You're supposed to be an MVP. We expect more in the playoffs. The problem was always Lamar. It was never Harbaugh. Thank you. Clip that,
Let me
please.
ask you something, Dre. Let me ask you
Oh,
something.
you know what? You know what? Listen, I could
Are
say
you
that.
telling the Ravens they need to expect more from their elite quarterback?
Mm,
I'm saying that it looked like to me Harbaugh didn't have a problem leaving Lamar Jackson, and he sure does look like he wants to come over here and play with Coach Jackson Dart, though, right? Yeah. Uh, I, that,
hey, nah, Dre, to add to your
I-
point, I never could understand the fans blaming Mark Andrews for dropping that 2-point conversion when your quarterback spotted the team 10 points.
Mm,
How is it not his fault that y'all lost that game?
mm.
Like, come on
I
now.
mean, I just had to get that off. So the Ravens fans,
Yeah,
you got a problem with it, at me, whatever. But yeah,
but but but
Lamar
in
was the issue.
all seriousness, all jokes aside. We've heard it's Harbaugh. He don't know what he's doing. He's holding Lamar back. The offensive coordinator, he doesn't know how to call plays. It's Mark Andrews. Derrick Henry fumbles. It's everybody but Lamar. So 2026, Lamar is going to get everything that his spokespersons say he needs, or he got rid of all of the hindrances that his spokespersons say he had. So there's no more cover for Lamar. All right. So
No
don't
more
get
Greg Roman.
sensitive.
You remember when they said
Don't
it was Greg Roman?
yeah, don't get sensitive. Don't go on a fucking 30-minute soliloquy. Tell us why Lamar isn't performing if we end up in the same spot.
Hey,
Man,
when we get to
shout out
that
to Christian
bias,
for the super chat. Hold on, real quick. Let's get into the
That's a
super
fact.
chat. He said, "Hey, no disrespect. This is Shannon Biz with the Patriots. Let's go,
Let's go,
champ."
that's
champ.
Shannon
Let's go,
Briggs.
champ. Let's
He
go,
called you
champ.
shit and
Patriots.
bread.
Talking about JB.
Hey, Mick, tell him Shannon Briggs got them hands just like you, Mac. J Mick, go ahead.
So I mean, like, no disrespect to Swan or nothing. I want the Steelers to win on Monday
Mm.
night because I know we win. So I want y'all to win. I want y'all to bring y'all ass back up to Foxborough because I mean, like, we are going to tap that ass. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, we gonna get into that in the second hour.
Mm.
We'll talk about
Yeah,
that
cause
game
Yeah.
a little later.
cause
Mm.
there's an AFC team I would like to discuss. Oh,
All right. Hey, shout out to everybody for being here. We got most of the NFC teams up here. I think we just waiting on one team to get here. Uh, I think we got the matchup for tomorrow, so we're gonna jump into that matchup first. We got Nacho representing the Green Bay Packers and Simo
Mm-hmm.
representing the Chicago Bears. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
hey man, y'all on the clock, man. Do what you do, man. Talk your shit. You know what I mean? But get into some points and tell me why Green Bay or Chicago gonna win. Whoever won first, you got it's on you.
I'll be a
What's up,
respectable
Samo?
gentleman. Let Green Bay go first.
Um, okay, yeah. I was real quickly before we move on to this game. Y'all talked a whole bunch, real quick pointing points. The blaming pie that is the NFL. For me, for whatever reason, if you like quarterbacks or if you don't like quarterbacks, your pie resembles that. If you do not like the quarterback, your pie will resemble who you do not like. So if you do not like Lamar Jackson, you are going to blame Lamar Jackson. If you do like Lamar Jackson, everybody around him is the problem. And I think that for me is the misconnect with me and some other fans when we talk about Lamar or Joe Burrow or Josh Allen or insert top five QB name that a lot of people don't believe to be top five into that conversation. So I think for me, the pie, as much as we want to delegate it all to either just the QB or just the coach, there's 22 players of special teams, an offensive coordinator, a defensive coordinator. There's a lot to go on. And I just think to me, sitting here and blaming just Harbaugh or just Lamar Jackson is a I want to say a weak take, but not a very strong one. Moving on to the game for me,
Mm.
um, this is the
Hey,
rubber
Nacho,
match.
okay. Can I say
Uh,
something real quick, though? I like
so
Lamar.
I
I
like
like
Lamar
Lamar
too.
a lot.
I like Lamar too, and
Like I've said before, I'm always pro black quarterback. But at some point in time, once he
yeah.
start eliminating those common denominators, and Lamar's the only one left. I mean, whether I like him or not, all fingers are in his direction.
Kurt, you kind of
This is
cooked.
year what?
Okay, I thought that was me. You're breaking up a little
Yeah,
bit.
nah, sir. You having some technical
Uh,
difficulties, but I will
No,
say too,
can you
I
hear me
don't have
now?
a problem with. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, now you
Yeah,
still kind
I
of.
just feel like, fuck, what about now?
Nah, it's
no,
your
Nah,
I
connection.
get
it's
I
it's your
get where
connection.
everybody's coming from, and
Look,
I don't mean
I
it
don't.
as and I real quick, and I'll just and I'll say this, and we can get off this topic and get to the game. But I was just for me, it's just one of those things where I'm not gonna 100% say you don't like or dislike or whatever. but your biases show up. We can't help it. We're human beings. It's just the way we are in life. So your biases at the end of any conversations are going to show up. And I think for me, sometimes when it comes to those quarterbacks who some people believe are top echelon, who have MVPs, who should be winning more, when you don't, they want to place the blame on you and you alone. When this game is such a team oriented win, it really just it bothers me a little. Although I know that the pie does get divvied, the punter doesn't have as much effect as a wide receiver one. I understand that, but it's just to me, I can't sit here and give just one or two. It's a nuanced conversation that gets bottled down to you should have just won because you had one play at the end of the game, and it just doesn't work that way for me. Um, this matchup, we'll get right into that. Chicago, Green Bay, it's the rubber match, 1-1, 2-2 over the last 2 years, as Caleb Williams is their full starter. This matchup to me is what the rivals or the people who love this rivalry talk about. It's been close. I think it's a, a point or two last year differential between both games. They're 1-1. I think it's a block field goal in one, and at the end of the Week 18 game last year, it was a close one as well. So it was a field goal to win that game. This year, interception at the end of the game to win, touchdown at the end of overtime to win. These games are not blowouts. Nobody's going into either body's place and putting up 45 like we did a couple years ago before halftime. Nobody's going in to either place and just dominating them from what I see. Now, Jordan Love hasn't finished two of those games. Coincidentally, those are the only two they've won. I don't want to say that's the only reason, but it's a big one. I think for me, if we can get Jordan Love to play the entirety of the game, we should be okay offensively. My biggest question is not the offense. We're coming in relatively healthy outside of the big name Tucker Craft. Most of my wide receivers are healthy. My quarterback is healthy. My running back is, from his words to God's ears this week, the healthiest he's been since week 6. So my offense to me, Zach Tom, my highly paid tackle coming back, offensively, I think we should be where we should be. I don't have much questions. I think for me, the extended length of missing time for Jordan Love got the concussion out of there. He would have played Week 18 had a couple things gone the Lions or the Vikings way where we needed Week 18 to win. I believe he would have played. So I think for me, this biggest question is their offense. They're getting two wide receivers back. We didn't play in either game. And to me, that is a big question mark for my secondary, who's been atrociously bad all season, losing more pieces, adding someone who I don't think is good at all in Trayvon Diggs. I think he's just the one of the I don't know the word to put it, but his stats do not, the eye test and the stats don't match for me. Especially when you look at all the interceptions, he gives up so many yards. What's the point? So to me, Trayvon Diggs isn't a big pickup or anything. I wasn't, there's nothing to write home about. This defense missing Micah Parsons. The numbers speak for themselves. Dallas's defense from last year to this year, all last. From week 13 to this week, the Packers all last pretty much in every statistical defensive category. He's a pretty good football player, and he's missed on our defense. Outside of that, Devontae Wyatt's missing. It started at the beginning of the year, but Kenny Clark missing as well. I mean, with those injuries, if you had somebody like Kenny to come in late, then again, it's not a big miss, but it's something when you have multiple injuries, that's a guy that, second, third stringer that could come in and help you. But he's gone. Multiple guys missing. Quay Walker in out the lineup. So this is the game I anticipate their offense really going off. Again, the weather may prohibit that. 40-mile-an-hour winds, rigid cold. They may just end up running the football. We saw what they can do running the football against us. We saw what Baltimore can do running the football against us. Again, those are the running backs and the O-lines may be different, but this D-line, this front four, for whatever reason, the last 4 weeks has not been good. at all. They can't stop the run. They haven't been able. They've been getting pressures, but that is such a bullshit stat to me. So they've been getting pressures, but nobody's getting home, just like last year. So again, this is entirely on the offense. If we want a chance to win this game, my offense needs to stay in rhythm, stay on cue, and get points. Not settle for field goals and not have costly turnovers. In early in the game, I think that is the quintessential part. If you get down early, you become one dimensional. I think for me that really hinders us. We don't, as much as we like to utilize Josh Jacobs in the pass game, that only works when he's running well. So if we're not able to run the football, keep it a close game, this could get. It hasn't in the last 4 games, but it could get ugly pretty quick. I don't want to say no faith, but very little faith in this defense. It has just been bad. It has been bad. Keyshawn Nixon bad all year. Carrington Valentine doesn't know how to tackle anyone. I believe he's been in the right place, right time, makes the wrong decision. Go left or go right, miss the tackle, use your shoulder instead of wrap up. Jamison Williams gone for a touchdown. Broncos player gone for a first down in a crucial point of the game. So to me, it is it is a uphill battle defensively. Offensively, we just got to stick to the game plan. Matt LaFleur, for what it's worth, all year has been pretty consistent in his play calling and what we've done. I haven't had too much of an issue with him this year in that regard. Going for it on fourth, going for it late in games, he's been consistent. Whereas years past, we've seen go for it on fourth the next week or even the next year in the same game, not go it on fourth. This year, he's doing whatever his plan is, it's consistent. And that's all we wanted from him as a fan base. If you're going to go for it every time. If you're not going to go for it, don't go for it every time, if that makes any sense to you guys. So, yeah, it's a real opportunity for Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs to step up their play and really make a difference in this game. I think if those two guys
It's interesting. It's interesting you brought the receivers up because I do think one matchup that I am looking to see in this game is your receivers up against the Bears secondary, and I was hoping maybe we could get a little more from the Bears side on the secondary, and if there's any worries there, maybe um, heading into this matchup.
What's up, y'all? Yeah, so I'm just listening.
Samo, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
You good.
Wake up, little nigga.
Nah, man, listen, bro. I'm war ready, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, come on, man. I got my boy Kyler Gordon back. I got Jalen Johnson. We got Tyreek. We got Nashawn. This is probably the healthiest our defense has been all year. Our defense ain't been pretty, I'll admit. We're really bad at stopping certain runs. We're getting gashed in the air as of late these last few games, but we haven't had a fully healthy unit. This is all our starters. I think all our starters are back for this specific game on that side of the ball. When we have Kyler Gordon, we play better as a unit. So, yeah, it's some concern there. You know, Green Bay, they know how to make shit shine at wide receiver, respectfully. So they can scheme open their guys. Matt LaFleur can scheme open his receivers, even if they're not, the flashiest kind of receiver. But I like our chances in the realm of like we're a bend but don't break defense. We've been saying that all year. Even when we give up a lot of yards, like last game against the Lions, we only gave up 19 points total. So I think that's significant. More so, instead of focusing on turnovers, I want us to get stops, just outright stops, like 3 and outs, no long time possession drives. That's what killed us really these last few games, where we just couldn't get the ball back because the defense couldn't make a stop or get a turnover. That's my biggest thing. But that's really my concern with defense. On offense, we just got to punch them in the mouth. We can score points. Scoring is not an issue for us at this point in the game. We got to the playoffs for a reason, right? We just have to start strong. We started off slow last game. We started off slow a few games. Come out, punch them in the mouth. We got Colston, DJ, Rome, Luther, Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift, Kyle Monangai, Caleb Williams. We can score. Just do it at a high clip in the first half, and we can be on cruise control for the rest of the game. I don't respect that Green Bay defense. I don't respect their secondary. I don't respect Green Bay at all, but that's neither here nor there. This is like, I hate it'll sound cheesy, but like the stars align. How often do you see a division rival play 3 times in one season, once in the playoffs? It couldn't have happened any other way, man. This is must-see TV, man. Bear down. That's all I gotta say, dog. Damn, I'm hyped, man. But yeah, that's just
all right. Hey, can before we move on to the next matchup, can y'all give me y'all score predictions, Simon or Nacho?
For me, I'll lean towards like a 28-24 type of score. It's not really high score, but it's always close. It's always close in our game. So I say like 28-24.
Nacho, my good brother, I got a question. You there?
Oh yeah, sorry, I think I'm muted back up on.
Yeah, a while back you said that pressures are a meaningless stat, but you have Pressure Boy on your team. So do you like Michael Parsons or not?
Yeah, I do. He actually gets sacks too. What do you mean?
More pressures than sacks, but I was just curious. That's all.
Yeah, 12 and a half sacks in 13 games. Not too bad. I think to me, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But yeah, I do have a guy that gets a ton of pressures, but I don't look at pressures as a statistic where I'm hanging my hat on that. I had a guy,
Okay.
2 guys 2 years ago, Rashawn Gary and Luke Van Ness, who I think top 10 or top 8 in pressures, but we're bottom of the league in getting to the quarterback. So as much as a pressure stat does mean things, you're going to get the QB off his point. You're going to probably move him hopefully to a position he doesn't want to throw the football in. I get that. But when we're talking about edge rushers and getting to the quarterback, I don't think bringing up pressures is a way of saying my guy is better than your guy because he gets X amount of pressures. We could talk about, the sacks they get, the disruptions they cause, making turnovers on those disruptions. But just the pure pressure numbers is not something I really agree on.
I can dig it.
Real quick.
Before you go ahead, Smitty,
yeah. For the second super chat, shout out to Christian, man. That's $10 for the day. Don't know if it's true, but they're saying Green Bay has won a Super Bowl with every quarterback on the age 27. You guys believe in the prophecy?
Is that true, Nacho?
I believe
I think that is true.
And Aaron Rodgers were 27. I'm not certain about the Bart Starr. That's like in the 60s.
Well, I mean, nobody was alive in here when Bart Starr was playing.
What's a prophecy? What's a prophecy to the chosen one, Caleb Williams? That's all I'm gonna say. Respectfully.
Yeah.
The chosen one. You heard me. The chosen one.
Crazy.
You heard me.
The
chosen one is crazy because I didn't know.
What did he choose? Fancy or Maybelline? I'm sorry. I thought my mic was off. I'm sorry.
Hey, it don't matter.
I'm sorry.
It's cool. Hey, at the end of the
and
day,
he walked into that one.
At the end of the day, he's starting the nail painting movement certified, has already booked his nail appointment. I'm not worried about it. Let's go.
I can't say too much because Roll Tide.
Why you always telling my business, dog?
So we got the week 13 rematch. Next, we got Pan. Oh yeah, go ahead, Nacho. Your score prediction.
Oh, before you do that though, Nacho, what's your record since Michael Parsons got hurt?
I think we haven't won a game.
What?
That's tough.
I rest my case.
Huh?
That's tough.
Fair down.
Oh wow. I did have a question after Nacho do the score prediction though.
Yeah. This is gonna be a tough one for me. A team that hasn't scored 28 on me since. Sorry, I'm still scrolling. 2021. That's with Micah Parsons there, with him not there, with the shit defense, with the good defense. Yeah, you're never gonna have me pick this team against mine. I've been an adult for 40 years.
Oh shit.
On my hand, I can count the amount of times I've watched my team lose to this one.
Oh, me personally, I wouldn't
So,
take that if I was you. That's disrespectful. We talking
Talk
crazy
your
to you
shit,
right now.
Nacho.
He said,
like,
I got
Me
count.
personally, like I
may
wouldn't
take my
take that.
hands and feet, may take my hands and feet, somewhere around there, but whatever. Like it is what it is. Like I have little faith in my defense. I have all faith in my QB. Jordan Love, the thing is I've never discouraged other QBs, which is quite funny. When I tell people my QB is good, I just think my QB's as good as some of yours. He may be better, he may not be, but I think he's as good as some of you. He may not be in some of your eyes, but that's fine. The numbers are there, and statistically, he's there all the time. But it is what it is.
All of that sound good,
So
Nacho. But the last time you won a game was almost November of 2025, good brother. We halfway through
No,
January
hold on. Hey,
2026.
hold
I
on.
got the Bears winning this football
Hey, hold
game.
on.
You're
Can I
not gonna lie to me.
interject? Hey, he said he's a numbers guy, right? I'm gonna just say this. Last year in 2025, out of the 3 games we played, we beat you 2 times in 1 calendar year. When's the last time Jordan Love threw a playoff touchdown? 2024. That's 2 years ago, ain't it? How many interceptions did he throw in the last game? 3 interceptions, ain't it? I'm just saying we talking numbers. I don't know, he has a 5 touchdown and 5 interception ratio in 3 playoff games. I don't know, brother. It's looking kind of shaky.
Why y'all trying to jump Nacho though? Y'all trying to jump Nacho. Fight back, Nacho.
I'm not trying to jump Nacho. I'm just saying this is crazy right here.
It's fine when you have to do things like in a calendar year or in this set time. I can go back a decade. We've owned you. I can go back. I can go back 3 decades.
You going back to Obama era? Congratulations! Congratulations!
He said he went back to the Obama era. He sounded like a Cowboys fan now.
I could go back to the last time we were both in the playoffs. We both lost. Yours was a double doink. Mine was to a good team that won the Super Bowl. Look, my thing is this. We can go back to the last time we played. We can go back to the last time we played.
I don't know what that feels like,
Dre. You let me walk into your home, smoke you while your QB rode a bike, and I went on to win the Super Bowl. Look, beating my division opponent in the playoffs is nothing new to me.
You talking about ghost QBs, brother? You talking about ghost QBs?
Beating my division rivals in the playoffs is nothing new to me.
Hey, you know what's funny? Hey, you time traveling? You time traveling, right? You know what my favorite thing is? If we go back to when they changed the playoff rules and added an extra team, if they didn't add that extra team, you would have missed the playoffs the last 4 years.
That's fine.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
The first team.
If you had not got that extra little cushion, y'all would have missed the playoffs. What are we doing?
The first team to step in as a 7 seed won their game. That was me. Thank you. We solidified my spot as a 7 seed.
You won a game. How about a Super Bowl?
We went into
You got a top 10 paid quarterback, and what has he done so far?
Oh man, here we go.
What has he done so far?
Here we go.
This may sound familiar come Sunday. We went into a number 2 seed home and whooped their ass. So the first game, we won the first game as a 7. Again,
I'm gonna ask my age-old question.
I'm glad you brought that up.
I'm gonna ask my age-old question. If you put a bear and a piece of cheese in a cage, what's gonna happen? That's all I'm gonna ask, dog. That's all I'm gonna ask, bro.
But listen, let me ask this real quick, right?
Hey, you terrible, Dre.
So y'all split this season, right?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
So the second game.
Hold on, real quick.
What? Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Look, again, this isn't about because you immediately got on and talked about a previous year, and then told me not to go in the past. Okay, fine, whatever.
I didn't say not to go in the past. I said you like the time travel. I like the time travel.
Oh man,
if you gonna quote me correctly now. I didn't say.
Hey, put the check in the mail, Samo.
I just want to say this, and then I will. Then you can
hey,
rebuttal.
we might need to recap this episode the way they talking.
Yo,
An accountability episode. I'm
I
just
like
saying.
spicy nacho.
Your team has
Me
never
too,
beat
it's
Jordan
good.
Love when he plays 60 minutes ever. That's a fact.
That's nice.
Go back to those games, right?
Hey, tell your man's get his health up.
Your team has not beat me in the playoffs.
Tell your man's toughen up.
I would tell you this right now, and
He got a quarterback who paint his nails, and he telling your quarterback to be tough. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Beating my division rivals in the playoffs is nothing new to me. The Vikings know.
There's nothing new.
Oh, man.
It's always time for something new. It's a new year, ain't it? It's a new team, new year, new coach, ain't it?
It is a new year, and it is
Not back in the 2000s.
NFC North. Big brother.
Hey, Nacho, I ain't hear you correctly. Did you say these niggas is my sons? Is that what you said?
Hey man, look, y'all been talking about the past a little bit too long. Certified is actually starting to get comfortable again. Y'all starting to get to
I ain't hear you, Nacho. Is it all the time or some of the time?
No, you know what's funny?
All of the time.
Hey, you know what's funny? You could say big brother this, big brother that. But factually,
how I get in it? I ain't even
hold
saying.
on. You can say big brother.
I'm just saying they
big
going
brother
30
that.
years back. That's right around your time, huh?
See, you see how I get thrown into stuff. You see, I ain't even said nothing.
Hey, look, listen. You can say big brother this, big brother that, but again, since we time traveling, I might as well fire the machine up. If we go back, record shows that factually and historically, when the Packers were broke, George Hallis gave y'all a loan to keep y'all team alive. You owe your water to us, nigga. We paid that light bill. Show respect,
You smart
nigga.
niggas still fire that?
That is crazy.
We funded y'all. We funded y'all. Y'all was broke.
I need y'all to do something.
We changed that broke nigga life.
Hey, Samo, y'all fronted them a pack?
Man.
We funded them some money. We gave them a briefcase with money in it. They know what it was.
No.
Look, I need y'all to be known for something else than Jay Cutler riding that exercise bike.
What is the point?
When I think of the Bears, I think of that exercise bike. I'm just telling you.
On,
so I need y'all to do something so I can forget about that exercise
It's a new
bike.
era, brother.
Hey, but listen. Let me ask this.
Mm-hmm.
What adjustments happened in the second game, or who missed the second game that resulted in the split?
Jordan Love is out. Is out.
Okay.
Hold on, because Luther and Rome were out as well that game too.
Scored more than 23 points on me in 2 games. I didn't have Micah Parsons in the second one.
We didn't have 2 of our starting wide receivers, which I think is pretty significant, ain't it?
I have a question.
Got Caleb Williams, right?
Who can bring me
Caleb
up
Williams, right?
the rushing
got
stats for
generational
both
QB, right?
teams in those games?
Oh, I can do
For
that
the
right
running
now.
backs. Because I
Say
think
it
that's
again?
going to be the rushing stats for the running backs. Because I think both teams need to rely on the run to be able to take the pressure off their quarterbacks in this game,
all right,
and
Pop,
to be able to eat
the
off
most recent game, Emmanuel Wilson had 14 carries, 82 yards for Green Bay. Malik Willis had 10 carries for 44 yards. Josh Jacobs had 12 for 36. For Chicago, DeAndre Swift had 13 carries for 58 yards. Kyle Monangai had 9 carries for 50 yards. Caleb had 3 carries for 30.
So they both
They were down early in that game when they started throwing.
What's the weather gonna be like though?
No, it's supposed to be a blizzard and cold as shit. I heard.
It's a run game. Like,
yeah, I mean, to me, whoever runs the ball
may not
win
throw
the
the
game.
ball. Like, that's we're being real.
Is it gonna snow?
Like, not throw the ball, but
Yeah.
Oh no! Hold on! Hey, we could throw the ball because last game we threw that in the 30-mile-per-hour wind in the opposite direction for a game-winning touchdown. Don't forget that we could throw the ball when it's windy now. Don't do that.
Man, we know who won this game.
We could throw the ball now. I don't know about Jordan. He might have to float some. We could throw into the window. Hey, respect my guy, brother, please.
Jordan didn't play that game, but
yeah. Tell your man's toughen up.
Jordan Love is overrated.
He got more holes in him than Swiss cheese. Tell him toughen up.
So since everybody agrees
he told you to get your man's up.
that teams are going to have to rely on the run. In the event that the run isn't available for both quarterbacks, are there any worries for either quarterback?
Um,
What?
For
So who
mine, I
could be
would
the
say
better
no.
one-dimensional quarterback? Is that what you're asking?
yeah, this
No.
is
Yeah,
yeah. No,
I feel like you trying to
no,
I feel like you trying to put me in a corner, brother.
No,
I'm
no.
I'm not
asking
even.
That's
That's a
I'm
question.
asking
hypothetical.
if
That's
if
what you're
if
saying, though.
if either
Neither of them can
team,
run the
if either
football.
defense is able to stifle the run game, are there any worries about either one of these quarterbacks being able to pass them out of that rut until they can get the pass game going again? I mean, the run game going again.
I'll say this. I think the Bears have a better secondary.
Yeah,
Um,
me too.
over the Packers. So I think that Jordan Love could potentially find issues with that. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna just take Jordan Love with the better experience in dealing with that than as opposed to Caleb. This is his first time in the playoffs against a division rival. I think this can be tough. Yes, they are at
She went
home,
out.
but
We,
still.
or at least I don't hear anymore.
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh yeah, I get it
Okay.
fine. Man. Yeah.
Put
I
them
might
up.
be early.
Yeah, but still. So I think Jordan Love can perform better if the run stops working, especially with the multitude of weapons that Green Bay has on offense and how they like to use their guys in different ways. Um, I like that. Caleb just has to show me how he performs in a pressure situation like the play.
Yeah, if all things are even, I'm gonna go with Jordan Love. I've seen him perform on the road. He lit Dallas up 2 seasons ago. Uh, but I have to be consistent. If they have trouble running the ball, I'm gonna go with Caleb.
So you got the Bears winning.
I actually got Green Bay winning.
You got Green Bay winning. What about you, Smitty? Who you got winning?
When I look at this game, I look at it from like a multitude of perspectives, right? I think like the first thing I look at is like the experience. I've seen Jordan Love in this position. I've seen Jordan Love have to go on the road as the 7th seed, go into somebody's house and win. Um, but on the other angle, now that Pop made me look at it, I was going to say I believe when you can run the ball in these types of weather, it's an advantage for your team. But when I look at like the statistical gains for Chicago versus Green Bay, it has been very minimal. You know what I mean? They have been held to a very unusual amount of yards on the ground when they played Green Bay. I think in one game, Swift had 58 yards. The next game, the game before that, he had 63. So it's like it's a situation where like I'm looking at the team, I'm looking at the experience. Um, I think like I'm kind of with Cert. Like if the running game is working, I'm taking Chicago. But if the running game stops, I'm taking Green Bay. But if I had to pick a team off
I
the
had
rip,
it
He
I had a
flipped
you had
it.
an
reverse with it,
opposite
Smitty.
Yeah.
opposite. Okay, well
Yeah.
opposite then. I think. Oh no, that was Pop that said she think Jordan Love can get it done. Um, in this type of weather though, I think you got to run the ball. I think right now the better team running the ball is the Chicago Bears. Uh,
Mick, who you got?
I mean, I agree with what the general aspect of what everyone's saying. To me, who gonna win the game is whoever can stop the run and who can run the ball. And I just got more confidence in the Bears doing that. Like if the weather conditions weren't like snowy and cold and a blizzard, I would probably go with Green Bay. But since it's bad weather, I think it evens it out, and I just got to go with the Bears. I think it's a field goal game though. I think it's a real close game.
Yeah, I got the Bears winning this game.
Yeah, I got the Bears.
all
But
right, so go ahead.
no, that was it. I was just saying it's going to be a very
So
close game by field goal.
All right, so
we
we're gonna
moving
move
on to
into
the
this
next
week
game.
13 matchup. Yeah, the week 13 matchup, we had the Panthers versus the Rams. That first matchup ended 28-31. And they back again. The Panthers have ended their streak. They're in the playoffs. They get an opportunity to right everything that went wrong this season. Even though they had the weirdest stat in the world for a few weeks there where they were win one, lose one for like 7-8 weeks straight.
We are a model of inconsistency.
The Rams come in as The Rams come in as as the favorite in this game, with the firepower they have on the front seven, with what they're doing on offense with the MVP candidate at quarterback and Matthew Stafford. Uh, hey man, the floor is yours, man. Let me know why your team gonna win, and you can talk your little shit.
I mean, as the guy that's hosting the playoff game and that we beat them already, I'm just saying, like, you could say all that you've already said, and we beat them already. Like that defensive line really didn't do much that game.
Mm,
Um, Bryce Young was able to do what he needed to do. He didn't have
mm,
any overs, and the fact that we beat them and our defense wasn't healthy is crazy. That these Rams fans have all this bravado as if we have no chance. J.C. Horn didn't play a snap. Our starting safety was suspended for a game. Like, and they're back now. So I get it. People think Bryce is not gonna play well because this is his first playoff game. He's been inconsistent all year. Da 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 da. The only worry I have is Dave Canales because Dave's play calling is wishy-washy. We don't really know what our identity is. We don't know if we're a passing team. We don't know if we're a running team. So that's the thing that worries me the most, if he's going to play conservative or not. Um, I think our wide receivers will be good enough to beat their corners. Their secondary ain't that great. If we decide to feed Rico or feed Chuba and run the ball like we supposed to consistently, we should be straight. This game is going to be so much closer than people really think it's going to be, and I think we beat them by a field goal.
mm. Keep pounding.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Um, yeah, how y'all doing, man?
Where you at, little nigga? We good.
Okay.
What's up,
Appreciate
G?
y'all.
Hmm.
Not much, man. Appreciate y'all having me on. Uh, yeah, man, I do agree with some of the things that he said, but there is some context. I do believe that this game will be won in the trenches. If you look at what we did, we had like a 70% rushing success rate against them that game. We just kind of was in a bad position. Matthew Stafford turned the ball over 3 times. I don't expect that to happen again. Um, if you look at it, the whole season he haven't really turned the ball over, so that's one thing. I don't expect them to convert fourth and short for a touchdown. That happened on multiple occasions in that game. Um, the context is that we get our Quentin Lake back, who is a 6 or 7 round pick out of USC LA. He's a nickelback. Well, he plays in the slot. He plays the star. He plays a pseudo linebacker. He plays safety. He's kind of like the do-it-all guy for us on defense. We get him back this week. We also had Punafore, who was nursing an injury at the time. He was, if you look at the snaps
You funny.
if you look at the snaps when he was on the field, there's a significant difference. You guys weren't able to do anything as far as the run game. Um, yeah, man, I think we're the better team. I I get like the better team don't always win, which is why they won last time. But I mean, if you look at the bigger picture, there's a multitude of things that had to happen for them to be able to win that game. And I don't think that's just going to be a factor, if you ask me. But I expect us to win this game and come out with the victory.
Uh, I agree with you. I think Stafford has been really, really good from clean pockets, and Panthers don't get a whole lot of pressure.
We got one
So
last game. Derek Brown got that strip sack. Don't forget.
hey, yeah,
Got
you
one.
got the
All we
strip
need is
sack. I
one.
mean,
All we need is
yeah,
one.
no, I get it. I get it. Look, it's the playoffs. Anything can happen. If you guys want to win this game, it's going to come down to your defensive coordinator basically having some things up his sleeve that maybe you didn't show last time around. But let's be honest, how much do you think you're going to throw at Stafford and McVay that they haven't seen? by
I mean,
this
it's
point.
going to be nothing. It's going to come down to our players making plays or slowing their players. Because I mean, like I said, our defense hurt. It's not like Puka went off. It's not like Adams went off. They had solid games, but like our defense is healthy now, so we have a better safety and Moraine who's
Mhm.
able to stop the run. We have our lockdown corner now, so it's not just Mike James that was had to either choose Mike Puka or Tay. Now we have both of our corners back. So
I think I think that you'll probably see. I think we ran 13 personnel. I'm not sure how much we ran it last time, but the efficiency at which we ran it, I don't think it was that great. Um, Tyler Higbee, he's back. He'll be playing. If you look at the statistics, I think it's a next gen stat. When he's on the field, the efficiency goes way up when we run 13 personnel. So I mean, we can throw out a 13, we can run out a 13. We ran it the most this year, and we've been very, very successful at it. So
Hey, Jim Brown, watch out, bro. Watch out. Watch out. Can y'all point to the good game that Matthew Stafford has ever had in Carolina? Take your time.
He hasn't had one.
In his career. Matthew Stafford has never won in Carolina. The Los Angeles Rams have never won in Carolina. And for the people that want to ask the question, well, maybe they didn't play a lot. Carolina's first 7 seasons was in the NFC West. Okay. So they've had ample amount of time to beat them in Carolina. All right. Those turnovers didn't happen on themselves. All right. They forced those turnovers. Those two fourth and one touchdowns where they bullied your defensive line, which is supposed to be the strength of your defense, that happened. It wasn't a mistake. They happened. They put them niggas on their fucking back and they scored 14 points. Okay. Let's give Carolina some credit for what they did.
no,
Okay.
I'm
The
not.
Rams did the
I
Rams didn't
mean,
lose that game. Carolina was the better
I,
team that day.
yeah, I think we kind of. I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, if we don't turn the ball over, I think we win that game. Even if you take away one of those turnovers, I think we
Mhm.
win that game.
Oh, let me reword that
I
for you.
hear
If
you,
if
but
if
I saw
Carolina doesn't
you.
force all of those turnovers, y'all don't lose that game.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I think a bit like Matthew Stafford, the last few games of the season has been turning the ball over. And I saw y'all lose to another division rival in the Falcons, where he had what, three or
Mm,
four interceptions.
got
And
punched on.
like,
Three or four,
so
that's kind of pushing it.
Pick
no,
Well,
I,
six.
how
so
many
I think he
interceptions
Pick
did
had
he
six.
have Thursday night?
I want to say he had 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think that's
Mm,
what it was.
He also threw a
Against the
pick
mm,
six.
Panthers,
nah,
another pick six.
I'm talking about against the Falcons. My thing is
oh yeah,
Matthew Stafford has been turning the ball over the last 4 weeks of the season. And what do
Did
you
you?
think needs to happen for him to reduce that, especially against a team who forced the turnovers against y'all
Hmm.
in week 13?
um,
Old nigga,
I
old
think.
nigga, old nigga, old nigga.
Oh, nigga, about to be soon MVP. How about that? Nah,
come
but
on.
I think playing the Cardinals, they uh, they were always our get right game. Um, we came out, we kind of struggled a little bit, but it was just about gaining that continuity back and that confidence. And I think we did that. Like if you watch that game, we kind of struggled, but over the course of the game, we kind of imposed our will on them and we blew them out in the second half. So Matthew Stafford had 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. So I think it was just about going into the playoffs with the momentum and the right mindset, basically.
I hear you. I do think Robert Hunt coming back for the Panthers
oh
is
yeah, I forgot.
big for the offensive
Hmm.
line because he's really been a key factor.
Yeah, him being back because I think he's been gone since week 2, so him being back is like strengthens our running game. So we'll see how well he does because I mean, of course, this is like his obviously his first game back and the biggest game of our life to this point. But it's glad to have him back.
Yeah,
Go around and get some score predictions.
Yeah. Let's get the score for this so we can so I can tell y'all how we finna. Never mind. I'll talk about it in a minute.
I can't
Say that
predict
shit
the
with
score.
your
I won't
chest,
be.
little nigga.
Don't worry. We're gonna let the food get off the floor. Nigga, I gotta sit down to my plate. You hear me?
I think it's gonna be close like it was the first time. Give or take 23-20. I think we win by a field goal.
I don't know what the score is going to be, but Rams by 10. Rams house, baby.
Oh,
Let's get it.
What you think,
Who's
Dre? Who
house?
you got?
So he talking about they gonna cover.
I got
Okay.
the Reds by 10. That's what I was gonna say. So we're gonna see.
JMIK, sir. What y'all
Gonna
got?
see.
Who y'all
Listen,
got?
man, I'ma just keep it a bean with you, Playboy. Until I see the Los Angeles Rams do it, until I see Matthew Stafford do it, they can't. Okay? Carolina by 7. Fuck out of here. Keep pounding.
The one thing I'll
Yeah,
say,
we going to keep pounding them.
Hey,
I mean,
shout out to
Hey yo.
Whoa!
Hey
Hey,
yo, it ain't that
When
type
we
of
send
show, brother.
when we send these Lambs home to LA, I don't want to hear
we got
Pause,
nothing.
man.
another
When we
super
send these
chat.
Lambs back home to LA, I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah, we got another one. We got another one
um,
from Christian, man. His third one of the day. Hold
Not
on,
that
Mick.
Christian, man.
The Rams shouldn't never have Cooper Cup went free agency, and the Seattle Seahawks claim him.
They should have never let Coop go to free.
I mean, they
Cup go
got
to free
Devontae
agent.
Adams. I think that's a big
Yeah,
to
switch.
me, a
yeah. I
little
don't
washed up. I ain't gonna
think.
lie to you, man.
Yeah,
That
I don't
motherfucker could
think
barely run.
Cooper is that big of a loss,
Yeah, especially when
especially.
they got Devontae. Like,
Yeah, you got Tay, you got a multitude of other players that kind of stepped up for them on the offensive side of the ball. Um, and if we look at what Cup's been doing, he ain't really been blowing people away statistically with Seattle. Um,
yeah, he been okay. Like he ain't really done nothing in
Yeah.
Seattle.
So, when I look at this game, right? I think it's on one person, man. It's on Stafford. Like, I think if Stafford has a clean game, I think they're gonna win. But I think if he been playing like he has been playing the last month and turn over the football, they're gonna lose this game, bro. I mean, like, to me, this is not a 10-point game. Like, I've been telling people all week when the line came out, like, I'm taking that Panthers plus 10.5. Like, I don't think they getting beat by that margin. Like, I think they lose by like a touchdown, which telling you I'm gonna go with the Rams, but I think the Panthers will cover the game though. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the Panthers won this game because like people have been telling you, like Matthew Stafford has never won there. The Rams organization hasn't won there. So it ain't that far fetched. I mean, for them boys to go out there and win this game, and like the disrespect for the Panthers, I just don't understand it personally. Like I think they're a good football team. Like I think they're sort of like 1 year. I mean, like ahead of schedule. Like I think next year
we're definitely 1 year ahead of
be
schedule.
a lot better. So that's just how I see it though.
Mick, it's quite easy because after every single game they've won, you go, well, any given Sunday, right? So yeah, give me the Rams by 14.
14.
Well, today being Saturday,
Simon?
He went even higher.
giving any given Saturday, then, because we about to send these Lambs home, fam.
That's
I'm not gonna lie,
talking
y'all.
about Jim Pry. Let
I'm not
that
gonna
chest
lie,
hair
y'all.
breathe, Playboy.
Fuck them powder blue kittens in Carolina. I
Oh
can't
wow.
wait for Matthew Stafford to have them niggas gripping the sheets. Okay, fuck them niggas. Pack them up early. See, you hear me? Send them niggas home.
I mean, that's what they're
Yeah.
gonna have to do to win. Because if they keep it
Don't
close,
listen
they're
to
gonna
them
lose.
haters.
If the
Jim,
Panthers
Jim
keep
Brown,
it close,
don't listen
the
to
Rams
them.
are gonna be sent
Don't
home
listen to
with an L.
So what happens when you put a ram and a panther in a cage?
them. Lamb chops.
Help the Panthers. Help the Panthers.
This nigga said
He
help the
said,
Panthers.
he said
Nigga, I
Help
ain't
the
going in
Panthers.
that cage.
Nigga said lamb chops.
Y'all
Hey,
crazy.
but I'm agreeing. Listen. Fuck the Rams, man. I don't
Go
like
ahead,
them niggas
Smitty,
at all,
say it.
man. I
Yeah.
don't play with the Rams, man. I own them niggas, and I hope them niggas go home because they talk a lot of shit, man. They got a lot of shit on their motherfucking spoon, dog, and they really feel like they are obligated to win some shit. So just like my boy Certified said, until the motherfuckers show me they can do it, they can't. So I'm taking the Panthers in the upset, nigga. Let's go.
Well, look, if y'all feel that good about it, y'all should be putting some bread on it, then. Because I'm just saying, the
I
Rams are
tried.
minus 10.
Niggas is scary out here. I
The
tried.
Look, the Rams are minus 10. That's all I'm saying. Go put it on the book. Go get you some bread, man.
I mean, I already sprinkled it
Make
already.
some good money off that.
I mean,
That's how you feeling.
I sprinkled that shit on Tuesday.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
said what now? Hold on. You said what? You said what I need to do?
Go put that bread on
Say it
it,
again.
man.
You
It's
said I need to do
minus
what now?
10. Yeah,
And I just
I'm
want to
just
say,
saying.
for history,
So like this type of bread, like
down.
this. Oh, you can't even see my phone. You can't even see my phone.
We did go down history lane with the other game. I just want to say the last time the Panthers came in under 500 in the playoffs, we actually did win that wild card game against the Cardinals. They were 11-5. So let's not act like this can't.
Not
be
like
done.
you saying you own the NFC West.
No, they were in the
He
NFC.
didn't say all that, brother.
We were 7-8-1.
He did say that. He said exactly that.
No, he didn't.
He said he don't
little
respect
nigga,
y'all.
lower your voice, because you remember what happened last time you came to California.
First of all, my quarterback is better than your quarterback. You can't talk to me like that no more.
Nigga.
So
I know you ain't
look,
talking
well,
to me.
Harbaugh's my quarterback now. Harbaugh, my head coach now. I don't have to take this from none of y'all no
I
more.
missed that
Is
announcement.
that official?
I got a Harbaugh now. I don't have to take this.
actually
Is that official?
I was actually talking to
What? You got
Samo
Harbaugh?
lopsided head ass. I'm sorry that the shoe fit you, but I was talking to Samo.
Whoa, hold on. Whoa, because hold on. Last time we played, our quarterbacks went band for band. You know, let's relax. See, hey,
Yeah.
Caleb had you sweating. Just make sure you beat them Eagles. Beat them Eagles so we can match up again. Beat the Eagles so we can match up. Yeah, you are.
We went.
Hey, Smitty. Hey, Smitty. It's
Hold
a it's either or, brother.
You said we went band for band.
Don't turn me up, Samo. Don't turn me
Hey,
up.
we went band for band, right? Did we go dub for dub? Did we go dub for dub?
Hey, look.
Is this mic on?
Beat Philly so we can match up again. That's all I'm saying. Hey, that's all I'm saying.
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
Y'all
We
talking about dub
we
for dub.
ain't get
Can
the
you win a
dub
Super
because
Bowl in this era.
we ain't get the dub because they called back an interception. But you know, it is what it is.
Hey, Dre, hold on, Samo. Wait a minute, because you still in the parking lot. Dre, go back down to the 4th floor where you've been looking up at me your entire existence, dog. Go back down to the 4th floor.
Back
You're
to
not.
what? Back to
The
what?
last time, look, the
You're
last time I had an old coach and an Ole Miss quarterback, I did the unthinkable. I'm gonna do it again. You just wait.
Always
Yeah.
Ole Miss quarterback, and hey,
that's over, bro.
hey,
That
look, we
nigga
talked
ain't
about
Eli.
prophecy earlier. You want to talk about prophecy? You're right. He's better than Eli. He's better than Eli.
He's better than Eli.
He's
Did you
better
hear
than
him?
Eli.
Better than Eli.
He's better than Eli. Hey, look. You know what's interesting? If you put up his rookie stats next to Drake May rookie stats, he got better rookie numbers than Drake May.
Look, man, I'm not gonna do this.
I'm just presenting the facts here. That's all I'm doing. I'm sorry. I don't want to get ahead of myself too much.
Like, until y'all can put up the numbers next year that Drake may put up this year, then you can come holler at me, man.
Look,
So
all I know is my quarterback put out what 8, 9 more touchdowns than yours did in his rookie year.
I mean, that's a cool story, but I mean, can you?
I'm just saying, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Look,
So
you just wait, man. Last time that you had a quarterback that looked like the best in the league, and I had an Ole Miss quarterback, we know what happened here too. But don't forget,
won 6 Super Bowls. Yeah.
I got them Patriot killers. That's what we do over here.
Don't do too much.
Patriot killers.
Hey, I appreciate the AFC conglomerates that's sitting backstage. We're gonna get to y'all in just a second. I gotta chop the head off a snake real quick though.
Go ahead. Let's go.
Hey,
let's go.
I gotta chop the head off a snake real quick. This he been fronting me since 2023. Yeah. I told him the other day, I still got the picture on his phone when he showed up with that 42-19 stick on his forehead. Yeah, I still got it. I ain't forgot. And Get Back ain't got no expiration date. So on Sunday when you step in the league, I want you to have the same feeling you had when you was gonna beat me 42-19, because that shit ain't going down like that no more, cuz. That shit ain't going down like that. I don't give a damn. If it was any team in the playoffs I want to see, it was you. And you can ask my kids. I bring them in here right now. Everybody was like 2 seed, 2 seed. I don't want to move. Bring me the Niners week 1 of the playoffs. I need it. I need it. I can't feel completed until I beat it. Pause.
Oh.
Whoa.
Damn, certified. How you gonna respond to that?
That was a mic drop.
His
left them
connection cooked.
Just like them when they lose this weekend.
Hey,
Oh, Mike was on.
Hey,
My fault.
Pop.
Damn.
Hey, Pop, what you
I
said?
ain't
Smitty
gonna
Orange messed up his connection.
Yeah. Start cook right now.
That boy ain't moving in 3 minutes.
While we wait for him to come back, though, why don't we get these predictions from everybody else there, man?
Yeah, we can do that.
Who you got, Jimmy?
Man, I gotta go with the healthier team, man. Like I just think like the 49ers is I know they're saying Trent gonna play, but I don't even think Trent near 100%. They say Pearsall gonna try to play. I don't think he's near 100%. And I just think the Eagles defense over the last 4 to 6 weeks has just caught their stride. I don't know how many points I can see the 49ers getting to like 17 points, but I just don't think that's enough. And I just think that the Eagles are going to be able to score. So I got the Eagles by a touchdown.
Eagles by a touchdown. What about you, Pop?
I got the 49ers by 3.
49ers by 3.
Okay.
Samo, Z, J-Ra, whoever. What y'all got?
This is gonna be my last tip, and then I gotta head out. But I don't know. It's like these are 2-story franchises. They have offensive pieces. So, but one has a good defense, one has a questionable defense. But playoffs is a different animal. If I'm being unbiased, I'll say Eagles win. I say like 30-21. If I'm being biased, I'll say the Niners win 28-21. So those are my 2 predictions for both sides. I gotta be partial, you know what I'm saying? So, But good luck to everybody in the playoffs. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Appreciate y'all for having me, man.
For sure. Thank you for stepping through.
Appreciate you coming through.
Yep.
I think this is a toss-up game, but I'm gonna take the Eagles.
Coach B.
Take the Eagles by a touchdown.
Yeah, man. This game right here is kind of hard to pick. I mean, like if you look at what Shanahan did this season, all credits to him, man. He's just been overcoming every obstacle. There is a way I see that they can win, but I mean, I'm gonna just give the Eagles the benefit of the doubt. They are the champs, so I think they win 27-20.
My hate makes me want to say that the Eagles are going to lose, but they won't. Y'all going to win this game, Smitty, and it's going to make me sick to my stomach.
Come on, bro. Don't do that. Hate? Don't do that. Hate? Congratulate. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I congratulate you when you're sitting on the couch with me, man. That's when I congratulate you.
Yeah, exactly.
So at the end of February, you gonna congratulate me, cuz?
No. I'm gonna be congratulating JMIK because this is an official announcement for the playoffs. I have a playoff team this year. My playoff team is the Patriots. So I am Patriot until the end of the playoffs.
Disgusting.
Who sanctioned this shit? Hey, who sanctioned this? Who sanctioned this?
Not the Patriots.
It's just for the
You
playoffs.
disgust
man.
me, Drake.
I don't have a playoff team.
Dre, you
My
disgust
team
me.
not
We
in it.
sitting right here waiting on you, baby, and you just
It got to be
right
some.
past us, gang,
There
for
got to be
these
some answer
niggas.
to that.
I almost went to the Texans, I
And
can't do it.
blame me for doing that because I mean, like the Texas defense is for real though. So if you chose the Texans, I'd be like, shit makes sense.
Nah,
Yeah.
but it's because Drake May is almost as good as Jackson Dart, so I got to root
See,
for
I
Drake
told
May
you this.
until I can
Almost.
root for
I told
Dart.
you that nigga.
I'm gonna root for Drake nasty,
I
man.
mean, so I'm gonna say this before we get into the AFC games.
In my opinion, Drake
Before
made better, but
Jackson
I mean,
Dart
I'm
ain't
biased
at
because
least
he came from Carolina.
second team All Pro next year. Me and you gonna have a
The only
conversation.
Carolina quarterback I've ever hyped up
We're
before the
gonna have a
draft.
serious conversation.
You gonna see next year, man. You
Oh,
gonna
I'm
see.
waiting. I'm
Mm.
waiting.
Are y'all
I'm
matching
waiting
up
to
Y'all
see
hear
next
that
me?
year?
second team All
Speak it,
Pro.
Baldy.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Who?
Yeah, we can hear you, sir.
Yeah, man. So before
Any
I
AFC
start,
team that's
get
watching
cut
the
off and shit.
stream, please come to backstage, please.
So so yeah, man. Like I said, the last time we linked at the link, it was a great time. Um, you know, uh, I think we're gonna repeat that. The Eagles' offense is really shitty right now. Um, just to throw some stats out there, they had the most uh, three and outs in the league. I ain't gonna give you all bad numbers because they had the highest red zone touchdown percentage in the league by a wide margin at 72%, but they got there the sixth least in the league. All right. So they have trouble getting first downs. They have trouble sustaining drives. Um, they're going to have to rely on their defense to shut down my offense. And I don't think that they're going to be able to do it. I don't think that their offense is going to be able to stay on the field long enough for their defense to be as effective as they think they're going to be. Uh, 49ers 24, Eagles 13. Yardbird, niggas.
Hey, so my boy Certified came and gave some stats. Let me give a little couple stats. Can I give a couple stats? Can I give a couple stats? All right. So
Yeah.
Brock Purdy
Let me hear. Uh-huh.
through the second most passes of 19 yards or under. The Eagles, who
There you go.
obviously defense we've been good. We had the lowest passer rating and QBR of passes under 19 yards. Let's check out a couple more things.
Yeah.
Hey, Certified, you would say that's right? That would be correct. You
No,
correct?
that's a fact.
I
That's a
don't
fact.
know. That
That's a
hey,
fact.
hey,
No,
hey, hey,
I
watch
can
out.
verify.
Watch out.
I can verify. I'm
You
just
can't
telling you, I can
verify
verify
never.
that one.
Hey man,
That one
don't
I can
never trust a
verify.
smiling light skinned nigga, dog. He is gonna lead you to destruction. Okay.
Hey man, I'm just happy to be here. Uh,
Uh, Certified, you would say that's a little bit correct, right? Your boy ain't been pushing the ball up the field this year, right?
No. But we will this game. Don't worry about it.
That Glock been jamming.
According to the stats,
Uh-huh.
we give it the third least amount of explosive plays
What?
as a defense. And since y'all haven't
Okay.
already been getting explosive plays, I think that plays into us playing pretty well. I think when it comes down to the come down, I think obviously you have a lot of CMC oriented
Hmm.
money on the table. And
Uh-huh.
and I believe with my linebackers and how they've been playing pretty well since N'Kobe Dean has returned,
Uh-huh.
we've given up the least amount of yards to running backs total as far as rushing and receiving
Mhm.
this season
Interesting.
as a defense. So
Okay.
I think CMC will get off. I'm not gonna say he won't, but I don't think he's
Yeah.
gonna get off like he get off on everybody else. I'm not scared of
Okay.
Jawan Jennings. Um,
What?
third
I mean,
down, third down and short. My eyes on
Uh-huh.
him, but when it's you know what I mean. Look, they don't really use him as much as I would have been afraid if Pearsall was on the field or if
What?
well, never mind. That dude ain't played all
Well,
season.
it's all questionable though. They ain't rule him out
No, he
yet.
ain't gonna play. He ain't gonna play.
What
But
about that? He questionable.
we get Jordan Watkins back.
Who?
Y'all
Oh
y'all hear
yeah,
about him.
number 19. I'm gonna take it.
I'm supposed to start shivering over here. You said that like you was getting Lance Taylor or something. Like,
Nah. I said it like we didn't need him to kick you niggas back in when we was in your motherfucking stadium this
what you want a
season. That's what
cookie?
I sound like.
What you want a
Yeah,
cookie?
chocolate chip. Yeah,
Oh,
softback.
Look, why don't
Yeah,
you win something?
And then you
yeah.
want to sprinkle on that too?
Why don't you
Bro,
win
you
something?
know that, bro. You've been looking at my tail lights your entire existence. What do you mean win something?
You ain't won nothing in my entire
And you
existence.
still staring at my tail lights. I've been
Oh
looking at
man.
you in my rear view my entire life.
You gotta go back to black and white TV to watch y'all win something, man. Come on now.
And you was there. And you was there watching me be
No, I
better than you.
wasn't. No, I wasn't. I was born in
Well, your team
'96.
was there. You,
My score prediction for the game, I'm gonna go 17-20 Eagles.
It was a close game.
Jim Bry. Hey Jim Bry, I'm gonna drop you down so I can let Swan up, but I appreciate you for tapping in, bro. This is going to conclude our NFC portion of the segment. We finna jump into the AFC. The division that believes they got the better teams and all this here. You know what I mean? But I'm unbiased today. You know what I mean? I'm just the host. So we got. I think we waiting on.
I think Swan's up, Jarek's up, Coach B's up. Yeah, I think we got everybody.
You bring that up.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You bring that up.
No, we missing one. We missing one team. Somebody ain't here.
Y'all can hear me. My mic good.
hey, yeah, you good.
Will's back.
It's five people up here. It should be six. It's six players. It's 16.
And then we got Steelers and
Steelers.
We ain't getting nobody for the
Yeah,
Steelers.
Steelers.
I couldn't
Y'all
find
don't-
nobody.
y'all didn't go get scratched?
Yeah, old girl ain't hit me back.
No, y'all ain't gonna get
Nah.
scratched. Why not?
Nah.
Whoa.
Shout out to Scratch for
No.
Hey man, I'll do it. Fuck the Texans. I'll do it.
Nah.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
All right. So the first game let me see who we got. So we ain't got.
We can start how the slate starts.
Yeah. Right in order.
Jaguars, Bills.
Jaguars, Bills. Hey man, obviously we here.
Oh.
We here to talk about two teams that in most people's eyes on different spectrums right now, right? The Bills kind of people feel like they're depleted, they need some help. And the Jaguars on the other end firing on all cylinders. One of the most I want to say they take advantage of mistakes the most on defense. I think at one point this season they were leading in takeaways. I don't know if that stat is still standing, but they were very advantageous on defense. So Jared, Spo, Mike is yours. Whoever want to go first.
All right. So obviously this is a game where obviously my team is going to get doubted a lot. The Jaguars are a very, very talented team. Honestly, I think the Jaguars is probably the most dangerous wild card team we've played against. Normally, again, we blow out wild card teams literally by an average of 26 points. So I'm not expecting that this game. I think this is going to be a close game. I think the Jaguars provide things statistically speaking that they can definitely go ahead and definitely challenge us, right? One of the things is that they have a really, really good rush defense. And the crazy part is they don't play with heavy boxes. They mostly play with light boxes the entire time. They play with the base front four, let those guys kind of play that, let those guys kind of play that one gap contain. And then their linebackers go ahead and clean. The Jaguars do a phenomenal job in terms of letting their linebackers play clean. They have a secondary that does not miss a lot of tackles. They'll make tackles in the open space. But really, again, that interior defensive tackle, really more rotation that they kind of do is solid. Kind of going back and watching those games and just letting those linebackers scrape, letting those linebackers get clean, and they do a really good job. Now, the Jaguars play an offensive line like us. We're number one league, and we're the number one rushing team in the NFL in terms of EPA. So in terms of most EPA stats, including 12 personnel, 13 personnel, 21, 22 base personnel, we're pretty much top five in almost every statistical category you possibly can think of. So it's almost kind of, I don't think Jacksonville has really seen a team that's run this much 12, 13 base. Maybe Indianapolis was maybe the closest. I got to go back and watch a little bit of the Denver game to see. But this is kind of a tale of two halves because Jacksonville's main strength is really when they run light boxes. Our main strength is when we run heavy boxes. So does Jacksonville do they start to run a little bit more heavy? I know they're more of a 4-3 base. I know they're more of a 4-3 base team anyway. So do they start to run a little bit more heavy, which kind of gets them out of a comfort zone? Um, I think the Jaguars they're playing a little bit more man, even though I think their bases. No, I could be wrong about it, but they are starting to run a lot more man. I'm just curious to see how that game particularly goes. But our biggest strength is the trenches. Their biggest strength is the trenches. So it's kind of a tailor of two halves in terms of which one is going to perform, which one's going to do a lot better. It's going to be very interesting, man. On the flip side of it, for our defense, I mean, we're a better pass rushing team than people kind of give us credit for. I know people look at Joey Bosa and saying that he's been underwhelming. He's been one of our best pass rushers. He's still top three in the league in pass rush win rate. Rousseau's been one of the best defensive ends in terms of rushing, in terms of stopping the run. He's always been that way, but he can also go ahead and get after the quarterback. But our defensive tackle Deion Walker, who honestly may be a first. I mean, again, I got to look at the AP, but he should be a first team all rookie sort of player. Has been absolutely phenomenal in terms of our two gap player, allowing other players to kind of get free. And then even our additions of Fedarian Mathis and we're now starting to see T.J. Sanders starting to be productive the last 2 to 3 games. We're now starting to be a lot stronger in the rush. So I know again people will look at our rushing defense statistically and say that yeah, Jacksonville can pretty much utilize play action on Buffalo all day, just with the fact that ETN can pretty much gain around 4 to 5 yards per carry. But look at the last 2 to 3 games. Buffalo's rush defense has actually performed way better than I think that it's actually expected in terms of EPA per run. And then our secondary, I mean, we're number one in the league I think we're number one in the league the last 4 to 5 weeks in terms of our pass defense. So it may not seem like it because we're not star studded. We don't have a lot of huge impactful players, but I think the Bills are pretty close mostly to a well balanced team. But Jacksonville is very explosive, man. They'll take shots very very early. I don't think they have any weak parts in terms of receiver. They have two good receivers that can dominate you in the slot, especially when it comes to short intermediate, and then kill you vertically. They can kill you with flood concepts, dagger concepts. They're very very good, and they're one of the best play action teams in terms of utilization. Not to mention they can use Trevor Lawrence to scramble to outside of the pocket. That's going to be huge. So when you have a quarterback that's mobile, the amount of play action that they utilize, not to mention too that Travis Etienne can run, that kind of limits your pass rush in terms of because even though our pass rush has been be really good, we're not a great base a great base pass rushing unit. We have to create pressure with our linebackers with Dorian Williams, who's been absolutely disruptive, Matt Milano, who they've been starting to utilize a lot more as a blitzer. He's been disruptive. Even Shaq Thompson, who again is an old veteran at 31, 32 years of age, but still, like Shaq Thompson's been one of our also another disruptive player. We have to kind of create pressure by using different stunt variations, ET stunts, TE stunts, and with Jacksonville, you actually may have to play a little bit more gap discipline, play a lot more gap contain, especially with your edges, because that's one thing that's been a weak point for ours, and so that's my worry and my concern while going against Jacksonville. But no, man, listen, I'm expecting a test. I'm expecting a fight. I'm not expecting a 30-point blowout like we usually do in these wild card games. And so, but hey, I like it. I want to get the test out the way. I think Jacksonville is a team that's capable of making a run. I think they played great the last 6 to 7 weeks, and yeah.
Spoke.
Yo, what up? How y'all doing? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't got much to say about this game. I came up here to talk shit to any Buffalo Bills nigga that was on stage. I did not come up here to be like, oh, it's Josh Allen. They're gonna be great. He's amazing. I actually do like Josh Allen, though. He's probably one of my favorite quarterbacks in the NFL right now. I hate it had to be him, gang. I really do. I think we about to beat Buffalo ass. Like, I'ma just keep it short and sweet. At first I thought it was gonna be a 6-point game. But then I went back and I watched some tape, and then I watched some more tape, and I just don't like this matchup for them. I don't like it at all. My man's brought up the fact that we haven't played a rushing offense like theirs. I don't agree with that. We played some really good O lines this year. We've also played some really bad O lines this year as well. I will say this: they have not played a rushing defense like ours. Shout out to the Eagles. You know they got a good rushing defense, but the shit that we doing right now, bro, he's absolutely right. We ain't stacking no boxes, and you still ain't running the fucking football. So I don't like this matchup for the Bills. I like the Jaguars to whoop their ass. We better win this game by 12 points, like dead ass. I think we should win this shit by at least a touchdown. Give me a touchdown and 2 field goals, bro. Give me a touchdown and 2 field goals. And the only reason why I'm saying 2 field goals is because if we got the ball going into the second half, we could be at the 40-yard line. We're going to kick that bitch. Like, I'm not going to lie. They going to roll Cam Little out there. If we at the 40-yard line to try to kick a 70-yard field goal, that is going to happen. So for us to have the ball going into the half, you don't want that because we're probably going to score 3 points. You don't want us to have the ball at the end of the game, and it's a close game, because if you do, we're going to score 3 points. We got the best fucking kicker in the goddamn NFL. And I know niggas want to hear me talk about Trevor Lawrence, Parker Washington, Jacoby Myers, but I'm going to talk about the motherfucking kicker, because that nigga probably about to have 12 points this game. Like, I'm not even bullshitting you. I'm high as fuck. Nigga about to have 12 goddamn points. They're going to unnecessarily kick field goals. I feel like Cam Little has showed Liam Cohen and pretty much the team, you could trust him to score. If nothing else, you're going to get 3 points. If the defense causes a turnover on Buffalo, we're scoring. Only way we don't score is if y'all cause Trevor to fucking turn into Sam Darnold, and I absolutely don't expect that to happen. He's playing out of his mind. I don't know what button Liam Cohen pressed. He has a gold grill. You know, it has diamonds in it. So that's going to be a problem for y'all. You know, he's going to want to put that grill on after this playoff win. And the only way to do that is to go out there and beat shit out the Bills. And I think the best way to do that is for the Jags to, you know, realize that they really thought we was going to be the underdog at home in Jacksonville, where this team has literally only lost one fucking playoff game in Jacksonville. Only one only one home playoff game in Jacksonville has been lost in our entire existence. That's number one. I know I was talking to the Panthers earlier, and Matthew Stafford and the Rams, they don't want to win shit. But neither do the Bills. The Bills don't want to win on the road. They are 0-8 on the fucking road. Like, are we fucking serious right now? I don't know, bro. And then on top of that, Josh Allen is literally 0-2 in Jacksonville. Like, that nigga turned into a fucking pumpkin when he get to Jacksonville. And it ain't just him. It's the entire team. The entire team, except for the defense, stinks when they get to Jacksonville. The difference is this time they come to Jacksonville and they don't have the defense that they had last time. I think their defense is okay at best. But I do think Jacksonville is playing really good football on all 3 phases. It reminds me of a couple of teams that I've seen win the Super Bowl over the last few years. If we continue to play like this, I don't think we lose. And that's just what it is. As far as the AFC go, I don't know about the Super Bowl now. That's some very big aspirations to be putting on a team first year coaching stuff. But as far as the AFC side of things, bro, line that shit up. Smoke is smoke. We want it all.
I got
Josh
something to
Can I
say.
Allen's great.
Can
Josh
I get
Allen
the
and
score
James Cook
predictions
great, but that's what
before?
niggas think.
Let me get Spody and Jared, and then they score prediction, and then we get certified.
Originally, I honestly thought it was gonna be like a 26-17 Jags. But after doing my research, and doing some reflecting on who the Jaguars are and who they have been over the entire course of the year, think I'm still gonna keep the Bills with their little 17, even though we haven't given up more than 14 points over the last 6 weeks. I think the Bills are still gonna score 17 points. I just think the Jazz gonna score 29.
Man, holding the Bills to 17 points, man, that's quite
Not
a task.
easy.
The Bills have never scored.
I'm here for it.
Josh Allen has not put up double-digit points in Jacksonville in his entire career. I do not think it is crazy for me to say that. That nigga scored 6 points and 9 points. He is
I didn't
not
say
going
it was
to.
crazy. I just said it's a tall
17
task.
is generous. It's
I
very
didn't
generous.
say it was crazy. I just said it's a tall task.
I'm trying to be generous. It's the
Hey,
playoffs.
hey, Smitty,
Good at
where
it.
the camera at, bro? Camera 4, 5?
Four,
Look at
four.
here. Come here, Bills Mafia. Let me talk to you for a second. Okay. If your quarterback loses in the first round with no Patrick Mahomes, no Joe Burrow, no Lamar Jackson, we're going to slander you off this fucking app. Okay. All of the fucking clapping y'all been doing with your hands in your pockets, parading for this man, stats this, stats that, fuck them stats. Okay. Three of his arch nemesis are not there. If he does not make the fucking Super Bowl, he will go down. We will start the train on him being over fucking rated.
My bad,
Overrated
Josh Allen.
underachiever. There's no reason why he should not. I didn't say he got to win the Super Bowl. If he cannot get to the Super Bowl, and the two dudes that keep kicking his ass out of the playoffs are not there, we're going to start talking about how he's fucking overrated and he's an underachiever. Flip that.
What about the dude that be kicking his ass? Because that nigga Josh Allen is 1-4 against Trevor Lawrence. Now, you talked about all those other arch nemesis QBs, but he has a problem with a blonde guy down here in the
Listen, man.
South.
Add
Just
Trevor
saying.
to it. If allegedly the best quarterback in the league can't get past Trevor, and three of his arch nemesis are not there, how good is he?
Nigga, all the quarterbacks you name, we done beat.
Okay.
The same team.
Listen, nigga, we ain't talking about the Jags right now.
Hold on,
All right.
sir, but it sounds
I'm
like
trying to
you
set up this
but
slander
look,
train.
I think you
but you are
putting too
talking
much.
about the
Yeah, you
Jags
putting too much
respectfully.
pressure
But
on this
look,
nigga, bro.
What?
You
it's
think
not
this
even
nigga
just
about to
that,
beat
but
us?
this is disrespectful.
No,
Because
no,
like what are you
no,
saying?
no,
You are
Because what?
no.
Yeah,
overlooking
what
the
do you
Jaguars.
Man, they
mean?
changed rounds
If
for
he
this nigga.
loses to Trevor
Hold
Lawrence,
on,
nigga,
sir.
that's what I don't
Look,
like. That if he lose to Trevor,
you're
nigga, what did you mean by
overlooking
that?
You brought
You're
Trevor up, not me.
overlooking the Jaguars right now. I don't like what you're doing right here, sir, because what
What,
you're
what am I
basically
doing?
saying is Josh Allen, if he
Uh-huh.
loses to the
Uh-huh.
Jaguars, is overrated. I feel like that's
Yeah.
disrespectful to the Jaguars, and that's disingenuous to
Mm,
what they've been doing
We
this year.
literally the fucking best team in the
mm.
AFC right now. Who's better? Who's playing
Listen,
better ball?
I'm just telling you, I
listen.
think it's disingenuous. I feel like there's some hate there,
I
right?
just
I
think
feel
the
like you
best
wish you
quarterback in
had
the
a
league should be
quarterback
able to
that
get
was
out
as
of the
good as
motherfucking
Josh
wild
Allen.
card round. That's all.
I mean, but I feel like you're being a little disrespectful towards the Jaguars. Maybe I am gonna have to be a little Jaguar fan too, because I don't like that, man.
I
I'm
got the
gonna keep a little
Jaguars in the
check when it comes
blowout.
to the Jaguars a little bit, man.
I got the Jaguars in the blowout. That's what I got.
Yeah, but you saying that it's a blowout because Josh Allen not that good, and not because the
No,
Jaguars
I
is just
didn't
good.
say that.
No,
I
that's what
think
you've been
Josh
saying this
Allen is
whole
very
time.
good.
Don't try to walk it back
I'm
now.
not walking nothing back.
Don't try to walk back the
I said,
disrespect now. And
hold
look,
on
this
now.
is all
You made me
recorded.
drop my phone.
Look.
Y'all like my gear? Look at his hat. Look at his hat.
Man, that shit look like shit.
What that shit say? FC South Division champion. But this shirt right here says "Been there, won that." This
Man,
ain't
I know
new.
it smell crazy in that car.
Man, it's a little something.
And
It do. I've been
yeah, three
smoking blunts
times,
all
three
morning.
times in 25 years.
Rolled up some Texans, some
Hold up,
Colts,
hold up,
some
hold up. You only
Oh
Titans,
won it
wow.
some
three times in
49ers,
So
25
am I
some
out of
years.
pocket? Am I
Chargers.
out of
Been there,
pocket
Nigga,
done
who
that.
else? Who
for
else?
No,
what I
Who
no.
said?
Who
else?
you smoking?
Who
Excuse
else?
me. Who you smoking? Nigga, we
The
split.
division. It's a division blunt.
Hold up,
We
wait a minute, hold
smoking
up.
the
Did I not? Hold
division.
up. Did I
Smoking
not
the
do that?
division.
Smoking the
Hey, who?
division.
That's crazy.
Smoking the
Smoking the
division
division.
blunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Gotta
must have fighting the Colts.
wait till tomorrow to roll up the Josh Allen pack. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to
Oh
roll it
Okay.
prematurely.
And listen, if y'all
I gotta
notice,
let it
this is
cure a
about
little
the
bit longer.
quietest. This is about the quietest y'all have ever seen the Buffalo Bills because they know the slander that will ensue.
Well, I
No, we've
don't
been
know
So
what
talking.
Bills fans.
when we
They've been
gonna
I
talking.
haven't
start
seen no
slandering
quiet
Brock
Bill
Purdy
fans.
then,
Bills
huh?
been talking some
When we
shit
gonna
all
Whenever you
year.
start
want to,
slandering
Playboy,
Brock
Brock
Purdy?
Purdy
Nothing.
ain't never
When we
lost in
gonna
Nothing,
the
sir.
start
first
No,
round.
we've been
slandering him?
talking.
Brock
When we
Purdy ain't
gonna
never
start
lost in the
slandering
first
about that
round.
Glock
We
that
can slander
jammed,
him
huh?
now if you
Brock
want
Purdy
to.
ain't never lost in the first round.
That Glock be
Hmm?
jamming. When we gonna slander him?
Huh?
You
As a
want to
matter of
start
fact,
slandering people? When we gonna slander
when
him?
last time any of you Negroes saw my team lose in the first round? I'll wait.
When's the
1999,
last
last
time
time I
you were
checked.
confident in your coach actually winning
On my
something?
Listen,
predictions page,
I'll wait.
I
1995
have
last time I checked.
I
Like,
have
what are we doing
allotted
here?
I have
What?
allotted all of my time talking to niggas on the fourth floor. Okay,
You
I
have
don't have no more
allotted
rap for
all of
you
your
fourth floor
time
niggas.
to remembering fumbling in the
I
NFC
don't have
Championship
no more
game against the
time for
Giants,
you
and I
fourth
appreciate you
floor
for that.
niggas. Can you please, sir? Can you go back to the fourth floor, please? All right.
Hey, look, I'm staying here. You're gonna have to deal with me.
Nah,
Will
I ain't got to
say
deal with
Mm.
nothing.
this.
I'm gonna
Just
just go back
talking
to the fifth
about
floor.
this.
You don't have access.
I'm gonna just say this. Talk about the matchup. I do think defensively the Bills have gotten better down the stretch, but I also think the Jaguars offensively have really hit a stride, especially since Kobe Myers has entered the building for them. Like he's kind of like allowed BTJ to kind of get into a rhythm. Parker Washington has really been showing out. Brendan Strange, I believe he is back for y'all, Spo. He's really been like a key piece for that Jags offense. And Liam Cohen, what he's been able to do this year, like I really like. I do like. I do think that this is a really good matchup because both teams do well against the deficiencies of the other. I think this could be a chess match. But I would like to Josh Allen point. He's Superman. That's what I've been hearing from the fan base. So Superman got to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
But they
Mm-hmm.
got the worst run defense too, bro.
No
Travis
excuses.
Etienne about the
so
Travis
I mean, let me just
Etienne
so
about to
so
I'm
have
telling you,
butthole
the
sex with
last
these
three
D
games, that
line.
rush defense has not been bad. They've been pretty good
Man,
actually.
listen,
so I'm gonna just say two
I
things.
like my O line better.
So I'm gonna make this quick, right? Because I think this might be one of the best matchups of the weekend. And I think it just comes down to two factors. I mean, the one factor is, can the Buffalo Bills run the ball against the Jaguars? I mean, the Jaguars got the #1 rush defense in the league. And I mean, some people will say, oh, well, teams haven't run it that much, as far as attempts go. Some people say that, some people say whatever. But like, if the Bills can run the ball on the Jaguars defense, it could be a long day. But if the Jaguars stop the Bills, then Josh, like Pop just said, he's gonna have to be Superman. And I mean, he's done it before. I'm not saying he can't do it, but I mean, with the core wide receivers he has, it could be challenging. But I do like the Bills tight ends. Kincaid, Knox, and Hawes. I mean, that's like trio tight ends in the league. That's probably one of the best trios that you're gonna see. And then the other aspect of the game is, I mean, Trevor Lawrence. Like, what is Trevor Lawrence? How is he going to perform? Because I know Sean McDermott is going to have some couple tricks up his sleeves, and that's kind of what he's good for. And I just want to see when, Sean McDermott disguises the defense, can Trevor deal with that? And I think if Trevor can deal with it, and Trevor to me is a wild card in this game. Like, if Trevor plays well, Jacksonville's a hard team to beat. But if Trevor don't play well, then who knows what could happen? So.
Does anybody know what Sean McDermott's defense is averaging points per game in the playoffs?
They give up like about 28, 27. It's a high amount of points.
Now, sir,
I'll take it.
before, because I know what you're about to say. Before we get into that, let's keep it into perspective in terms
You got
of who they're giving
context
up the
for me?
points to. Who they're giving up the points to? They're giving up the points
So
mainly to
all right,
one
so
team.
now Dre, now I see what the fuck you saying. Hold up, certified, hold up. Now I see what you saying. Cause what you mean? Who the fuck they giving up the points to, nigga? Like, what do you mean by
It's
that?
the
It's literally
playoffs.
no,
You
because that's
do
true.
understand? Hold on, you do
They
understand
literally
over
gave
the
up.
last.
They're giving up
Over the
26
last
points per.
9
So
Pat
so
now here, bro. Over the
let's
last
talk about the
9 weeks,
wild
the
card.
Jags have
No,
literally
so
averaged 33 fucking points a game,
let's
my
talk
nigga.
about the
What are
wild
you
card
talking
divisional.
about?
Let's talk about
Them
the wild card
niggas that
divisional.
y'all played
They
ain't here.
average
They not here.
they give up 16. They give up
Look who
16
they
for those
gave up the
teams.
points to.
16
Fuck
points
you
per
mean
game for
by
those
that,
teams.
nigga?
If it's not Kansas City, they're giving up 16 points per game. They're giving
That
up less
shit
than
ain't got a
20.
motherfucking thing to do with Jaguars and Liam Cohen, nigga. Y'all have not played us. What the fuck is you talking about? We averaging 33
Y'all
points a
haven't played.
game
The
over
last
the
time we
last
played you, we
9
put up 40
weeks.
points. We put up
Good
almost
for you,
50.
bro. We was not. Shout
We
out to
put up
you. You
almost
put up 30
50.
points on Ryan Nelson's defense. I give you credit. Shout out to you, my guy. You did your thing. You got it. Guess what? Your ass is in Jacksonville, nigga. That shit don't mean
Let's get
nothing.
it.
You
Let's
talking
play it.
about? You talking about? Look
You
who
think
you giving up
I'm
the
not
points
scared?
to.
I'm not scared of
So,
Jacksonville.
you
You have not.
trying to say
You literally.
a team that's playing
You
well
literally have
ain't
not
gonna put
played a
up the
team that's run
points?
as much 12-13 personnel. You have not played a team that's run as much 12 and 13 personnel. We're
Bro,
top
listen,
5 in
y'all
the league in
be
almost every
nitpicking
rushing
that
physical
bull. Listen,
category.
every
You
single
have
week,
not
a
played
nigga
against a
has told
team
us
that
what
literally
we have
has
not
block
played
that
a
literally has
team
as
that
much
did
blockers. We
this and
will
Look,
did
force
that,
you into
and
heavy
then you
boxes.
niggas
We
lose.
will force you
And
into
then you
heavy
they
niggas
boxes. We will
disrespecting
force
lose.
you out of
y'all.
your
See,
Bro,
discomfort zone.
it's the hey Dre,
We
it's the
literally
same
will force
shit.
them
The
out
they
of their
Jags haven't
discomfort
played
zone.
a
disrespectful,
team
right?
that do
Everybody
this. The
disrespecting
Jags
the
haven't
Jags.
played a team that
Why
do
is
that.
everyone
Well,
disrespecting
why
the
are you
Bills?
niggas not
We
beating the
can't run the
Jags?
ball.
Nobody
It's the
Like we
disrespecting
same
have
shit
y'all,
they
Jay.
played
said
I
about the
ain't saying they
fucking
top
wasn't
Broncos,
disrespecting
rushing
nigga.
y'all
defenses.
either. I'm just saying it's a whole
Dre,
lot of
they told
disrespect
We
me,
have
going on
played
both
listen, they
top
sides. It's
told
top
me
10
that
disrespectful.
rushing defense.
altitude was
Only
gonna
See,
be a
one
I
problem
team
hear a
for the
lot of
that held
disrespect.
Jaguars.
only one team that's held
Somebody
them
got
under
to
Altitude was
answer for
100.
the
gonna be a
disrespect.
problem for the Jaguars. I
One
thought
team has
altitude
held the
was gonna
Bills
be
to
a
under
problem for the
100.
Jaguars.
We have
I
played
thought
6
altitude was gonna
top
be a
10
problem for the
rushing
motherfucking
defenses.
Jaguars.
The
Smack
Patriots are
the
the
shit out
only
the
one
Broncos.
that held us to under 100.
11 game win streak. You
They're the
niggas
only
suck.
one.
Broncos
We're gonna
overrated.
beat your ass. We're gonna beat your ass
And
on
that
Sunday,
and
my
that was
man.
what Milton and that's
Sunday,
what the
bro.
healthy Milton Williams.
Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, my
I'm
nigga.
not scared of Eric
And
Armstead and
hey, Dre,
Moriel,
next week,
whatever the
I
hell it
want
is.
y'all to say, when y'all doing the preview of the game, look who the Bills gave up all them points to. Y'all niggas make sure y'all bring that up when y'all reviewing these motherfucking playoffs. Look who the Bills gave up all them fucking points to. Nigga, you're crazy. You're crazy.
We haven't even played yet.
We're gonna whoop y'all ass tomorrow. We're gonna whoop y'all ass. We're gonna whip y'all ass tomorrow. And I was being generous with the 29. I swear to God, we're gonna whip y'all boys tomorrow. I cannot wait. I'm gonna be there too. I'm gonna be there too.
Okay.
Look who we gave those points up to. It was Patrick Mahomes. Y'all Bills love keeping that nigga in y'all mouth. God damn, he
Can
not
I say
even in the
Lamar?
playoffs.
Can I say Lamar Jackson?
Yes, that
Lamar
nigga
ain't in the
suck.
playoffs.
That nigga
Oh, okay.
suck. He at home too, nigga. Guess who not? Guess who not at home? Trevor fucking Lawrence. That's who
Can
you
I say
We
better
got a
worry
clip
about.
for that one
can I
too.
say Bo
You
Nix?
better worry about T-Law, nigga. You worrying about Lamar Jackson and
Can I
fucking
say Bo
Patrick
Nix?
Mahomes,
Jackson.
two niggas
Is
that
it
ain't here, nigga.
can
Fuck
I
is
Who
say
you
is
Bo
talking
Nix?
Lamar
about?
Jackson?
Them niggas ain't even here. You
Can I say Bo
worrying
Nix?
about two niggas that ain't even gonna play you. Like what?
Uh,
Y'all niggas
So
about to get smacked. I hope Josh Allen think
I,
about Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson.
hey, Jared, cover your ears for a second.
Niggas was
So,
bringing up Joe Burrow.
um,
That nigga
That's
ain't been in the
nasty.
playoffs in
I,
3 motherfucking
I,
years. Like what?
I didn't
I,
bring up
sh-
Joe Burrow. I said
I
Patrick
showed
I
Mahomes.
my
said
face
niggas. You ain't niggas.
for this
Clearly.
segment for a reason, because, like I said, Jared, cover your ears. I know Bill's Mafia likes to screenshot me and create photo albums just dedicated to me.
I got a picture
I'm
for
going
your
to be
butthole sitting.
fucking insufferable if you motherfuckers don't make it to the Super Bowl with your already Hall of Fame nominated elite number one quarterback in the league. All right. Y'all niggas really gonna hate me. Good luck.
So we're
Can't
gonna do
wait to
game picks now or what?
I'm so sick of these niggas, bro. All this
Score
Josh Allen
prediction.
gotta win, Josh Allen this and Josh Allen
I
that.
got
Get off that
Spody
nigga's
said
dick.
a lot.
Lamar
That's what she
Jackson,
said.
because, bro, Lamar and Pat is not here. Joe Burrow ain't been in the playoffs in 3 years, and niggas talking about fucking Lamar Jackson, Pat, and fucking Joe. Nigga, what you gonna do about Drake May? What you gonna do about Justin Herbert? What you gonna do about Trevor Lawrence, nigga? What you gonna do about CJ Stroud? That nigga is not all that. Their quarterback is not the greatest, bro. He's good for sure, but nigga, that nigga ain't did shit but losing the playoffs, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Tom
Nigga's
said
a
Bo Nix
loser.
in the playoffs. Who is Bo Nix? Look, one day we're gonna
Nigga,
have a
I ain't say Bo
conversation
Nix
about
for a
Bo.
reason. Nah,
No,
that
no,
nigga
no, no.
tripping.
I'm looking in the comment. We're gonna have a conversation about Bo Nix one day.
Next
Because Bo
week.
Nix is not that good. He's not good.
He's
And
a
we
bum.
gotta start telling the truth about Bo Nix. He is not good.
Nose dick.
That
That's what we call
team
him in
isn't good.
Jacksonville.
I seen that comment. So,
Hold on,
but
Dre.
Drake
Hold
made
on,
though.
Dre.
Drake made good. CJ
Say
Stroud
that for
good.
next week, brother.
Well, I was just reading the comments, man. I'm trying to interact with the people,
I
man.
know, I know, I know. I don't want you to get
Hey
too
Dre.
worked up.
Hey Dre.
I don't want you
Smoke
to get too
shooting at you,
worked up.
cuz. Dang,
Not
Smoke. Why you
like
shooting at
Josh
my boy
Allen, bro, but
Dre?
these niggas be talking crazy, dog. They be tripping.
Oh, come on, Smoke.
That's the
First
crazy
of
part.
all,
So,
you can't talk to me until your JD can beat my JD.
oh
Because
wow,
Jaden Daniels has never beat Jackson Dart.
oh wow.
Smoke wouldn't have told y'all that, but I'm gonna tell telling y'all. Yeah, I'm talking about we can go back to college and all that. He's never. So
College.
We
So you
go
got
all
a
the way back to
history of beating
college.
Jaden Daniels?
Goddamn.
History of it.
Ooh, tell me more.
I'm just saying, man.
So tell
Jackson
him,
Dart, the real
hey,
JD, man.
tell
JD
him
six
about
is the
them
true JD. That's
barrel
all.
defenses he was playing against. Nigga, fuck old piss.
Mm.
Look, look, she mad because she couldn't beat him.
Oh,
Nigga, I had one of the worst rated defenses. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Them niggas was struggling with the Saints for the majority of that game too, nigga. I watched that game with them
so
niggas
Look, you
top
see,
so
I went up
so
to the 18th floor on you now, too, sir. So now you can't talk to me no more. 'Cause now
18
I'm all the way
floors.
up. I'm moving on up. 18th
Nigga, what you
floor over
talking
here now, man.
baseball?
Moving
Now
where?
18. Hey, look, 18th floor, man. Hey, look, 18 natties.
Nigga, I'm a
I moved
Nationals
up the
fan.
ladder.
I ain't even existed long enough to get 18 World Series.
I moved up the ladder on you, man.
It's okay, because I'm
Hey,
about to
hey,
three-peat.
Fuck
hey,
them
Spo,
Three
what
nasty
P's
you?
ass
what?
Yankees,
I, I
nigga.
know you. I know you said a lot, but can you give us a score prediction?
Oh, me?
I think she already gave it to you.
Now she gave it to
What
you.
she
Yeah,
said?
Seventeen, nigga.
she
29,
Yeah.
17,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
29
Oh, okay, okay,
17,
okay.
nigga.
No,
All right,
I
all
didn't
right.
get
Yeah.
mine yet. I gotta get mine.
Fuck them niggas.
What's your score prediction, Jerry? Yeah.
31-27.
Ooh.
By the way, Jerry, roll
Bills.
That's
tide,
a
man. I
pretty
heard
good
we got some good
game.
news coming today.
They go
Oh
put
no,
up
we
30.
good, man. We got a
Huh?
commit from Mercer,
We
one
got
of the best.
some
Love it.
tremendous news on the way.
When you say we, what do you mean we?
Hey, I don't know if this is
Roll
breaking
tide,
news, but
man.
Oh
Bills
God.
downgrade Josh Palmer to out.
Yeah, well, that was expected. I'm not
But
shocked.
I
They're probably
mean,
gonna
has
elevate
he really
Keon.
been a factor for them?
Nah, he's
No,
been
not
nah.
31-27 Bills. That's what you got, huh?
Okay.
I
You
Yep,
mean,
ready,
I'm
man?
31-27 Bills.
like, I
I got the
mean,
Jags winning by 3, man.
yeah, I mean, I'm never really supposed to support my division rivals, but I just what I've seen and what I see, like I just see the Bills winning by 3. I mean, that's kind of what I see. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it comes down to the last drive, and I just think Josh is gonna deliver. That's it.
In all seriousness, I
They
feel
ain't do it
like
in the Eagles game.
um I feel like
No, that
the
was
My
Jaguars
already
are
bad, my
hot
bad, my
right
bad,
now
my bad.
on both sides of the ball, and they correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all are top 5 in turnover differential.
Nigga, we top 2.
Spo.
We second in the
Oh,
league.
okay.
Oh,
Well, I stand
we
corrected.
second in the. Oh, you
If
said
if
differential. You
if
said
if
differential. Yeah, we top 5 in differential. Yeah, think we're like 3 or
okay,
4.
if Buffalo loses the turnover battle, it's not going to be close.
Well, we've only turned the ball over once in 9 games. Like we literally have not turned the ball over. Like that's the
You
one
could
thing we've been able to do is take care of the ball.
Yeah, but you could see that two ways, right? You could see that as we're not going to turn the ball over because we haven't been, or we're due for one because we ain't been turning the ball over. Like it usually
Man,
comes
you
at
could say
some point.
that, but that one turnover just happened like a couple weeks ago. So I could say we was due for one and them niggas had one if that's the case. Because we literally had no turnovers just a couple of weeks ago. If we're gonna play that card, but I feel you, we could the thing is we've turned the ball over and still won those games. At the beginning of the season, everybody was turning the ball over. These niggas was tipping picks, dropping, putting the rock on the ground, like, and we won those games. I'm not saying like we can go into the playoffs and have a bunch of turnovers and win. But I mean, I've the same way we talk about history, you got to go with what you've seen. If we being honest, Trevor turned the ball over 4 times and still won the game in the playoffs. So I think if we have one turnover, we'll be okay. I just don't. I'm not scared of the Bills' defense. Like they don't scare me, bro. They look good against the Eagles, but the Eagles' offense low key ass. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna change on
Josh do.
Sunday. It's gonna change on
So
Sunday.
nigga, y'all
We
need to
see,
tighten up.
we see them
Oh,
Niners.
so
That's
y'all
gonna
need to
change.
tighten up. We want
But
good football.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
brother.
Don't worry. It's gonna be good. Real good.
Hey, Mick, you
Personnel.
ready?
Personnel.
No, I mean, I don't have to. I mean, I don't have to get ready, nigga. I was born ready. I don't got to get ready
I
for nothing.
know that's right. I know that's right. Coach B, you a little quiet over there, Playboy. You all right? he putting his overall.
Hey, brother, I'm just listening, brother. I'm listening to all the slander and
war ready. He putting the war paint on.
No, I'm just listening to the slander and the back and forth. You know what's
your quarterback got slandered a few times, didn't it, Coach B?
Hey, listen, that's all y'all can do, brother. Listen,
Man, ain't nobody slander Justin, bro. Ain't nobody slander that nigga, bro. Ain't nobody slander him, gang. Don't do that. Ain't nobody slander him, bro.
All I can do is listen. You know what I'm saying? That's
what up, Coach B?
What's happening?
And who you got in the Bills Jaguars game?
I think that game can go either way. I think that it's going to be who imposes their will, or their style of football, I should say. Who plays their style of football? I think if you make it a one-dimensional game and you make Josh have to play hero ball, he's proven to us that he can't do it. He's shown that he can't do it, and it's going to be a long day for the Bills. But if he can sit there and you let that run game get active, that run game gets active, and it could be a long day for the Jacksonville defense, which still makes it a close game. You know what I mean? I think that game can go, it could be 31-23, it could be 31-27. You know what I mean? I think the first of 30 wins. To be honest, first of 30 wins the game.
So who you think winning?
I can't. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, dog. Like I don't know. Like if you gun to my head, I'll take Jacksonville. Gun to my head because I just think their offense can perform better. They've been more.
Gotta pick a winner, brother.
They're hotter right now. That if you want to say take the hot hand, they're hotter right now. So that team has been hot down the stretch. So I think the worst thing for Jackson that could have happened in Jacksonville is them getting the bye. Because that would have gave them some time to cool off a little bit, but them not getting the bye and having the home game, I'll take Jacksonville.
Swan,
man, you know who she got, nigga. Why you asking her that?
Hold up, I want to be a hater. I really do. Because I want the motherfuckers to lose, but I'm gonna give it to the home team on this. I think it's going to be close. It might be your guy kicking that 65, 68-yard field goal, but I got Jacksonville.
When I look at the game, right?
Is this recorded?
Yeah.
We got this recorded. Did you get that, JMIK? Did you get that, JMIK? Did you get it?
I mean, I've been saying y'all gonna lose all week.
No, I'm talking about Swan. You heard her say the Jags was gonna win, right?
The home team.
No, you heard her say the Jags gonna win, though. I'm just
65-yard field goal for 3 points.
Just making sure niggas in here who be around us, they done heard her pick Jacksonville.
I don't backtrack. I don't backtrack.
I know you're not gonna backtrack. I just don't want you to be like it never happened.
That's the same thing. I got scratched. You know, I don't say one thing, come back and say, nah, I didn't say that.
When I look at this game, I evaluate everything y'all said, right? Supposedly the best quarterback in the playoffs, one of the best defenses over the last about 10 weeks. Jared gave some good points about his run game, but I don't think when you look at the playmakers on the Bills side of the ball on offense, you have enough going into this game. I think, you look at a guy like Shakir, you got obviously you got James Cook, looking at those guys. But I agree. Somebody said, I can't remember who exactly said it, but for this to be a Josh Allen one game, he's gonna have to be a superhero, and I just don't see him pulling off that performance in this game, man. I got the Jags in the win. It's not an upset because the Jags are favored. So I got the Jags in the win, and then next week, hey man, it's probably gonna be a slander session on this show. I ain't gonna lie, and it ain't about who you lost to. It's about your fan base saying, well, with those three out, we should win the Super Bowl. When you come out with those when you stand on those type of principles, and you say because Joe, because Lamar, because Pat didn't make the playoffs, this should be an easy road to victory. And anything less than a Super Bowl is a disappointment with those guys being eliminated. So I'm going. Come on, man. I wouldn't make up no, Coach B.
I'm just
I wouldn't
asking,
make up
dog.
nothing, Coach B. They watching the show too. You know what I mean? But when it happens, then I'm going. I'm gonna invite them on the show. I want them to come say the same thing they said behind stage and off the internet, off the live stream. I want them to say it to all the people. But yeah, when you look at it from that perspective, man, I got the Jags winning. Close game, probably somewhere between 3 and 5 points. But to continue the AFC trenches, man, we got, I guess, two franchises kind of funny they meeting too. It's kind of funny. But Chargers, Patriots, obviously coming to this game, Patriots really been on the street, turning it around, going from, a top 5 pick last year to, Super Bowl possibly favorites with an MVP candidate on the roster. And then Justin Herbert and Harbaugh, man, they come in obviously, coming off of a up and down season, but it's on y'all, man. The floor is y'all's. JMIK, Coach B, whoever want the mic. Pause.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to Coach B first.
Look, man, this is gonna be a good game. I've been going back over some stuff, looking over some numbers. I think this is the one matchup that can bode well for us. If they hold us under 20, they win. That's been the number all year for us. Every team that's held us under 20 has won the game. Conversely, though, if we score over 20, we win. Every game we scored over 20, we won. I think it's just one of those things where you talk about Josh Allen being Superman. Justin's gonna have to be Superman, but I don't fear him being Superman. I don't fear him having to come out, whether he has to run the ball, throw it. I don't fear that, right? Because we've been in the situation kind of all year. We've kind of been prepped for the situation all year where he's had to be Superman to win football games. Our defense is playing at a high level. Shout out to Derwin, All-Pro. So with that, we get one of our linebackers back that they suspended for the last 2 games of the season. So we get a starter back. It's the offensively, are we going to be able to keep Justin upright? And defensively, are we going to be able to stop the run and make this game one-dimensional? We do not want them hitting home runs on us. We can't have them hitting home runs in the run game. They hit home runs in the run game. We can't sustain that. That's not the type of game we want to play. Ultimately, I think this is a 27. We win 27-23. Said before, I think this is a game where I think by all counts, what Mick says, and I've talked to other Patriots fans, Wizard Kelly, whatnot. They give up points off that first drive. If we get those points off that first drive, it just kind of gets better for us because we're a defense. Our defense gets better as the game goes on. If you look at the games we played in, we tend to tighten up as the game goes on and we get better. So, I mean, that's kind of the way I see it. If we can get ahead early and allow our defense to play with a lead, I think Mentor it'll be in a good spot for us.
So I mean, so always I've been looking at a lot of film, tape, stats, all that good stuff. And I mean, I'm not one of those Herbert slanderers. I actually respect Justin Herbert a lot, man, because the situations that he's been through in the league have just not been good situations, but he's found ways to I don't say always, but for the most part to have good teams, teams that either make the playoffs or they're almost making the playoffs. I mean, for the exception of 1 year. So I respect what Justin Herbert has done. I also respect Harbaugh for him going to that team. And I mean, the Chargers are a tough team. And so I do, I do respect them. And so I mean, I don't love going throughout the history or whatever, but I mean, historically, when we match up, the games are normally really good games. I mean, they're really not. I mean, like maybe you could pick out maybe one blowout here or there, but like the games in the playoffs for the most part are really good games between the two franchises. I mean, for me and my team to be successful, like Christian Barmore and Milton Williams have to be destructive on the inside. Coach, we heard me say it all season pretty much that like Chason and Landry, like they're cool on the edge, but they're nothing special. And so I don't really expect them to be game wreckers. They haven't been game wreckers all season. I'm just not expecting that. I'm not expecting that to change now. But I mean, Milton Williams and I mean, Christian Barmore, like that's who I'm expecting to be able to create the havoc on the inside. And if those guys can't do that, and they, like it's going to be a long day for my secondary because they're going to give Justin all the time he needs to find the open receivers. And I mean, like I do like my secondary. Like I like Christian Gonzalez. I like Carlton Davis as our CB2 end, and I like Marcus Jones as our slot. I mean, like those are all guys that I like. But it doesn't matter. I mean, the thing is, you can have Deion Sanders out there or whatever corner that you love, Deion Sanders, Champ Bailey, whatever. But if the quarterback got 6-7 seconds to throw the football, it doesn't matter who you have back there. So I mean, like my guys are gonna have to create havoc and are gonna have to get to the quarterback. And if they don't, it's gonna be a long day for the defense. I mean, like in Foxborough on Sunday night, it's not gonna be crazy weather. I think it's like 30 degrees. There's a chance of a snow flare here or there. So, like, I mean, for the most part, the weather going to be good. So I do expect a good amount of points to be scored in this game. Like, I actually think the over going to hit in this game, in my personal opinion. I mean, from a Patriots offensive perspective, I mean, running the football, like, I think people watch the highlights and watch, Sports Center and ESPN and Fox, FS1 or whatever, and they see our run game in a lot of splash plays. But, like, if you look at our run game consistently, like, I mean, like we've had issues running the football all year long. I mean, like, and you can go to what I forgot what game that was, but I mean, it was a home game where like we had the ball like 10, 11 times, and at the goal line, and we could not run it in. And I mean, since that point, our like running offense and our run block has gotten better. And I mean, Jared Wilson's supposed to come back this week. Will Campbell came back, for the last week of the season, so we have those guys back. But to me, that's a key matchup because Josh is going to run the ball. I mean, even if we're not successful, he's going to keep running it, and I think that's one of the keys to the game is can we run the ball consistently? And I mean, like, can we take pressure off for May, who this is his first playoff game? I mean, I do expect him to do his normal thing, maybe like 225, 250, maybe 2 touchdowns and a pick. Like that's kind of the line that I'm expecting him to have. So it's just like it's his first playoff game. Home games, he tend to be a little jittery to start the game off. High passes is kind of his thing all season. So I just want to see him get adjusted into the game, and I mean, for him not to be wild like that. And then the other thing I was telling my fan base is like, whenever May decides to run the football, like the Chargers defense, like ours, it's a physical defense. So if you're gonna run the ball, and once the journey's over, get down because like they will hit you, and they're not gonna be shy about that either. So I mean, when I look at all that, I've been saying it all week. I think it's a 1 possession game. I think we win the game 31-27.
It's a lot of points.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be a physical game. I expect physicality from both teams. Like, legitimately, I think the one thing that we always say, defense will travel no matter where you're at. And these defenses are going to be physical. That's just the brand of football. And JMIK's not wrong. Like, literally, if you look over especially our playoff games, they've been rather entertaining between the two organizations. And now, mind you, it was Phillip Rivers and Tom Brady, and you looked at it like that. But still, these games have also always been entertaining, and having it be in the late game, the primetime game, and whatnot, it's gonna put one team, it's gonna propel one team ahead and put one team behind. That's just when that happens, especially in that primetime game. As far as like the media talk, the slander, and all of that. So,
and the one thing I want to tell people, and I've even been telling my own fan base this since we won our 14th game, it wouldn't have mattered if we played the Chargers, the Jaguars, the Bills, whoever, the Tech, whoever we played. And I'd be telling people this: you cannot have a 14-win season and losing a wild card. That's just a bad look. And I don't care what kind of. And for me, it ain't got nothing to do with the schedule, man. It's just like you can't have a 14-win season, win your division, and then you lose in the wild card. Like, and I get it, Drake's a second-year quarterback, first time in the playoffs, but I mean that context don't matter to me. Like I said, you can't win that many games and don't get out the wild card. Like, this shit's a bad look.
Real quick, shout out to Christian with another super chat. He said, put some jalapenos on my nacho. Shout out to y'all for duking it out and speaking facts. Made the best football team win. Shout out to him for that. But
Hey,
I
Yeah,
bro.
shout
think
out to
this
him.
winning this
Shout out to
Come
him
football
for
game,
on.
man.
Yeah, shout out to him for sure, bro. Bro, I don't know.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
for
mean,
real.
appreciate you for being a new subscriber too, bro. Shout out
Yeah,
to that.
Facts.
yeah, for real.
Hey, if you haven't yet and you here, man, we got 322 people here, man, watching this show, man. If you haven't, please hit the subscribe. Please hit the like, comment. We got a good show going
And
on right now,
share.
man. And share it. And listen, man.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
my
If
girl
if
Pop
you
would say,
watching on
man,
Twitter, share.
tell a friend to tell a friend,
That's
man.
a
Come
fact.
on, man.
If you
And we
watching on Twitter,
yeah,
hit that retweet, hit that like button, and yeah, man, let everybody know.
You
You
watching
catch a
on
check
YouTube,
down.
subscribe. It ain't gonna
Facts.
cost you nothing. I promise you.
Look, even if you watching on Twitter, go on over to the YouTube and still subscribe. Do that for us, man. Hit that notification bell too, so you get a notification when we go live.
Yeah. But score prediction for this game. Um I agree with JMIK, bro. Like, you
Yo,
can't have a 14 win season, win the division, number two in the conference, go into the playoff game and lose to the 7th seed. I mean, you just can't do it. And I do like what Harbaugh and the Chargers got going over there, because when their defense is clicking, when the run game is clicking, I mean, they have the ability to beat anybody that line it up on a Sunday. But the Patriots, to me, bro, they've been the vow of consistency. They haven't been gashed by the run. They haven't really given up, you know what I mean, a blowout game where they just got embarrassed. You got to play who on the schedule. So I know people are gonna be like, the strength of schedule this, strength of schedule that. But even when they play teams like the Bills, those teams that are supposed to compete, they won. You know what I mean? Or they performed well, at least. You know what I mean? Even if they did lose, I think they lost to the Steelers or something like that. Those games happen. Obviously, you don't win every game. They've been the vow of, just being true to what they do. Harbaugh is, Vrabel is definitely one of those guys that, like, has his own way of doing things, just like Harbaugh. Like, that's why I think it's surprising. When I say it's surprising to see these two meet up, it's like, to me, like, Vrabel is like defensively minded, and he's like he has this like aura about, like, we just gonna be a physical team. We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna beat you into submission. And then Harbaugh is like almost the same guy. Like, we're gonna be a physical team. We're gonna run you into submission. Because everybody said it, right? The last, like, when Harbaugh was coming in, everybody was like, this team isn't gonna be the team where you see Justin Herbert putting up 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns, because that's just not how Harbaugh wants the game ran. He wants the game to be time management. He wants to be able to say, hey, look, at the end of the game, if I had the ball longer, I should have won the game. And that's how he plays it. You know what I mean? He's going to limit Drake May as many times as he can from being on the field. But I think it's going to be a really good game. I'm going to go 28-24 Patriots. I think, honest to God truth, I think the Chargers will have the ball last, but I think it's going to come down to a defensive stop. I think JMIK going to have to sweat this one out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I kind of already know that already, man. Like, this game gonna be tight as hell, man.
Yeah, so I mean, I think this is one of those games gonna be it's gonna be on the edge all game. It's not gonna be one of these games where it's like, oh, we're up 10 and we can get comfortable and then it starts coming back. Now this is gonna be one of those 3-point games, 4-point games, and you're just kind of going back and forth. Everybody's getting stops. I do think it's coming down to last possession. And I think that's where, like I said, I think that's where we win the game at, is on the last possession.
Who hasn't given up their score prediction, so we can
I got
Oh,
I oh go ahead.
No, you got to go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I got the Patriots winning this game. I got them winning by a couple scores, man. Listen, I think that
Jeez.
the one thing I think that's dangerous for the Patriots is their running game, man. They're for them to find that foundation. Trayvon Henderson has kind of found his groove, very explosive back, but that duo with him and Ramondre Stevenson now that he's getting going, I think is going to make the difference. The Patriots are extremely efficient. I think their defense, the fact that they're getting a lot healthier, the inclusion of Barmore, Milton Williams, they can stop the run, but they also can force interior pressure. They also play with lighter boxes. They also play, some of the best. They have some of the best man coverage rates in the league. They play a lot of match split field. I think this is just a bad matchup for the Chargers. But Justin Herbert, listen, if there's any
Mm.
quarterback that can make these upsets, if there's any quarterback that can go out there and make plays, it's Justin Herbert. I also think too the Chargers got a lot of weapons too, man. They got a lot of untapped weapons that you got to use with the Chargers. But I think the offensive line, kind of the way that it is being right now, I think it's kind of just bad luck with them right now. And so I got the Patriots, man. I think they're just the more complete team right now. So I got them winning. I got them winning 28-17.
And I appreciate the
So
vote of
for
confidence.
me, I've said it 1,000 times, man. Like, don't nobody want to go to Gillette in January. They don't. It's, they don't. Okay. But this is a new regime. I feel like they are a year or two ahead of schedule. I have to see them continue that. Um, Brady and Belichick did. People don't want to go up there. And on the flip side, man, I don't want to just say, talk about the. I know I like to go off of numbers, but I don't know, man. It's something different about this Chargers team. Like in previous years, I feel like they folded. They don't fold. Like you got to play full court. And not saying just because I'm saying it about the Chargers doesn't mean I don't mean it about the Patriots. You got to play full quarters with them. But I just feel like they are when the lights have been really bright this season, I feel like the Chargers have found a way to pull out a dub. So I'm gonna go with the Chargers in a walk-off field goal.
First of all, again, shout out to Christian. He said, "Who needs an
Bruh,
edge
this nigga,
rusher?"
bruh.
Max Crosby could be traded or open for free agency. I mean,
Hey,
that's a good
listen,
point.
man.
We should probably talk about that. We
Yeah.
should probably talk about that in a minute. But let's finish this prediction
Hey,
real quick. Look, I got the Patriots by a point. Give me the Patriots 24. Yeah, 24-23 Patriots.
I got the Chargers 24-21.
yeah. I
So
don't even think it's gonna be a field goal.
So I'm just, I got a feeling, bro. I'm gonna have to go with it. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I thought the Patriots was gonna win. Let me tell you something. I want to play the Patriots so bad in the second round. Y'all have no idea how bad I want the Jaguars to play the Patriots. I want it so bad. I'm talking about more than I want my wife. Like I want it that bad. The problem is, I really think Justin Herbert is gonna prevent that from happening. Got, I've watched the Chargers over the last 2 years. And one thing I can give Coach B credit for, and honestly, a few, not a lot is stretching it, maybe a couple of other people. Justin Herbert won't have to overcome terrible head coaching in this playoffs. That will not happen, in my opinion. Do think they have offensive weapons. Also, like what the Patriots are doing, I just look at the Chargers season. I look at the defenses that they play. I look at the teams they play and the way that they have won those games. And it's really hard for me to pick against that right now. I don't know. I think maybe Jared said it. Certified said it. I don't remember which one of y'all said it. Them niggas is winning in tough situations. Like
Yeah.
the Eagles is a top defense. They beat the Eagles. Um, they played the. I can't remember if they won or lost.
They
They
just
lost
look
to the
different
Texans.
to me.
Yeah, they lost to the
Mm-hmm.
Texans. But yeah, bro, I don't know what it is.
Smitty,
If
you got
they
one backstage.
I'm a firm believer of teams that know how to win games, know how to close and win games. And the one thing that the fucking Chargers have done all season
Win
is
games.
close
Yeah.
and win games. Injuries and
Close
all, bro.
games. Yeah.
Injuries and all. They winning these games. I get it. It's Gillette. I got a feeling this nigga Justin Herbert about to get his first playoff win. J Herbo.
Well, a
I can't.
surprise guest popped
And
in,
I'm not
so
gonna hold it against Drake May if he lose, by the
Who
way.
that
Like
is?
I understand what
definitely.
Jay Mick
Most
said
definitely.
about
Uh,
understand what Jay Mick said about winning 14 games and then losing the first wild card game. I don't have no pushback, but in my eye, in my opinion, if Drake May goes out and loses his very first playoff game, his second year in the NFL, and he won 14 games, I don't think I could give him no flack. It's his very
yeah.
first playoff game. He's a fucking rookie. It's only his second
They
year.
ahead of schedule.
They way a fucking head of schedule. So I just for me, if them niggas lose, I just don't see how anybody. I would hope that nobody would be trying to slander like him. I don't think he deserves that if it happens. I did
Mm.
want to say that.
I'm gonna end it with this. I felt like I've learned more about the Chargers in that close wins than their double digit wins. Those close wins that they usually lose, they won a lot of those this year. So I just feel like they found a level of resolve, and I'm alright with that.
We got
If
a
the
we got a guest.
Chargers,
Yeah, we got a guest
real
up. Yeah, I was gonna let
well,
know.
yeah, go ahead. Not my fault.
We got a guest, man. Another Chargers fan, another Chargers representative to come up.
Oh,
Nephew,
that nigga don't know shit.
You're a
what's good, my
certified.
boy?
A certified. Your head look like a shoulder pad. Shut up, nigga.
Nigga, you smell like a shoulder pad.
That boy bald as fuck, ain't he? Bald head.
Hey, I know somebody that like it. Hey, well, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused.
That
What it
shit is
is, bro. What
smooth
it
through the
is, bro.
screen.
That's
I'm
what
not
she
gonna lie
said.
to y'all though. The same way you were saying earlier, you gonna be slandering Josh Allen. He don't get it done this
Uh-huh.
year. If Justin Herbert don't
Uh-huh.
get it done, the slander is coming.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
He's not
I just want
exempt.
to be clear. You know,
Yeah.
you
Especially if
right
he
there
loses
too.
to a
We've
dude
already
who's a
established that.
rookie
See,
to the
we've established that it
if
don't
he
matter
loses
what he
to a
does.
dude
It
his
doesn't matter
first
how he
time in the
plays.
dance.
It doesn't matter how he plays. He can go for 305 touchdowns and they lose the game. It's going to be on him. It
Mm-mm.
doesn't matter.
No, it's
We
not.
we
No, it's not.
Chargers
No,
fans
no, no,
are
no, no,
keenly
no, no.
aware.
We're gonna
No,
Mm-mm.
no, no,
use
Mm-mm.
no.
No.
context when we
No,
speak
we're
about the
not.
game.
We've
Listen,
never
Coach
used
B.
context
If
before.
if
Why
he
we
if
Okay,
he has
hey,
a
Coach B, I
if he
promise
has a
you, I
Josh
will
Allen
use
game and he
context.
loses, nope, he's not going to get slandered like that, dog.
That's not
They
true.
slammed Josh Allen, nigga.
What do you mean?
Like no.
Nah,
Hey,
not
No,
for
listen
they
the
though.
I'm
Hey,
don't.
listening to
13
you.
seconds.
No,
Nigga,
no.
they
you the
don't.
fuck. You nigga,
Listen.
you
No, they
Not for
do
the
listening to
not.
you.
13 seconds, man.
No.
Listening to
Listen.
you,
Don't
Hey,
gang.
listen.
nobody get
Hey,
No,
listen, big
hey,
Alabama
pop.
hey,
than Josh
Drake,
I've
Hey,
Drake,
listen.
never,
Drake,
I've never
Drake.
heard nobody
Listen,
say
Drake,
They
that
Drake.
changed
I'm
Josh
not
Allen
rules
gonna
for
lie to
slandered
Josh
you,
anybody.
Drake.
Allen.
Listen,
Hey,
we
bro.
sit in the space every fucking day. They slander Josh Allen. They
For
We
slander that
slander
13
nigga.
Josh
seconds,
Allen.
But
Yes.
I
no,
swear to God,
I
I
wanna
swear
know,
to
how do
God,
you slander Josh
he
Let me
Allen
tell
for
you. Let me
because
tell
he
you
13
how.
did.
Let me
seconds?
tell you. Let
You
me
know
tell you what
why
they
he
say.
didn't get
Yo,
it
Dre.
done,
Spota, your
nigga?
I
ag
gotta
is
hear this.
crazy,
Dre. Let
yo.
me tell you what they say. Dre.
No, it's
You know what
not.
they
I
say,
got my
Dre?
sons.
Dre. Let me tell you what they say. He had overtime, didn't he?
You got your kids for the weekend.
Hey,
I
he had
got my kids
overtime,
for the
didn't he? That's
weekend.
exactly what they say. And they
Josh
will
Allen gonna
slander
be on
Josh
there too.
Allen still for 13 seconds. So yes,
Hey, bro.
he
If
does
you
get slandered.
if y'all want to keep it like 100, bro. Like Josh Allen don't get the playoff slander because some of them shits like there's really nothing he can really do. That 13-second game. Every time he got off the field, he had to leave. But like just really, it's kind of like Brock Purdy shit. Like in the Super Bowl, you can't really blame Brock Purdy because every time he got off the field, had to
Man,
fucking
you
lead. The
can
defense gave
that
it up.
Glock jam, man.
Hey, watch out. Watch out. Let
That
Protect
him
my
Glock
nephew.
finish,
Y'all
jam,
man.
tripping.
man. That Glock jam.
Hey Dre, I'm gonna
Yeah.
This
protect
nigga,
my
this
nephew. Y'all
nigga.
tripping. Y'all see my nephew. I'm gonna protect my nephew. Y'all tripping.
Hey, but like, nah, but like, I get what y'all saying about the little Justin Herbert shit, the Chargers shit. Like, this is, I want to say this like the perfect circumstance because like this whole year we've been hurt. People have been saying like, oh well, y'all, this first time y'all going in, like, no, we've been hurt. Everybody is, we still hurt. Khalil Mack still, elbow was still fucked up from game three. Omarion ankle was still fucked up. Uh, Justin Herbert has a broken left hand still. Like we never been healthy none of this season. The only thing I can say that's like kind of beneficial is, and I just want to let everybody know I am box score watching. I do not know if this is true or not. I'm box score watching, but the Patriots don't really have a good pass rush, and my offensive line is decimated. We don't have a good offensive line. My best offensive lineman is a 6th round left tackle, and he's the fifth person who's been at left tackle this year. So it's really gonna be. I know the Patriots got a good run defense. Herbert is gonna have to throw that motherfucker, man. And my defense has been flying all over the place. We can't Patrick Mahomes in check. We can't Jalen Hurts in check. People keep telling me Bo Nix is nice. He hasn't done shit against us. We can't Dak Prescott in check for the most part. Like these niggas gonna have to fly everywhere. Every time the offensive player get a ball, you're gonna see 4 blue jerseys because that's just how these niggas get down. Jason Mentor is getting head coaching opportunities for a good reason because when we had Brandon Staley, we had the 30th ranked defense. We flipped that shit around in one season with names that people didn't even fucking want no more. With the Tier Thompson, with the Puna Fours of the world. My starting cornerbacks are both 5th rounders. We got Dante Jackson from the Steelers. They didn't even want that nigga. He has been exceptional for us. Commander fans will tell you Benjamin St. Juice is ass. He ain't been ass for us. And Derwin James and Khalil Mack is who they are. And Thule is he's top 5 in sacks this year. So like it's to me, I don't have a problem with the offensive side of the ball. It's rather if the defense can contain Drake May.
And we got to see if Dante comes back this game because he got hurt last game.
Who?
Dante Jackson. We got to see if he's going to play this. How healthy he's going to be this game.
They always say he's playing. So, yeah.
No, I'm saying I want to see how healthy he's going to be.
Oh yeah.
That's because he got that ankle he got rolled up on last game. So I'm hoping we'll see how healthy he is this game.
Everybody. Score prediction, Neff.
Score prediction. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. I got it 2017. Us.
All right. Swan, did you get your score prediction for this game?
No, I didn't. I actually got it 28-27 Patriots.
All right. Well, my sister Swan here. We wasn't able to bring in a Steeler fan. But we're gonna
I didn't want to bring that Steeler fan in here.
we hope they all tuned in while she talk her shit and tell why she gonna dog y'all the fuck out. So go ahead, Swan.
I didn't say dog anybody out. I just know I'm gonna win.
Come on, man.
That's right.
But
Hey.
The Texans built by Bama. Come on, y'all gonna dog them.
What?
Y'all got D'Amico as the head coach over there. Y'all got Will
No, it ain't
Anderson on that
gonna
defense.
be no
Y'all
dog.
got the Bama boys over there.
Tell him,
No,
Dre.
hold up.
Tell him.
I got all pro,
Oh my
Will Anderson, all pro, Danielle Hunter,
Henry Toe.
Can't
Okay,
get
let's
away
not
from
do
these
Appreciate it.
SEC niggas, man.
No, but seriously,
Roll Tide, man. Roll Tide.
I feel about yeah. When they playing, yeah, it's roll tide, doesn't it? Just hook them for real. But no, seriously, I actually feel like this is gonna be a good game. But I anticipate that my defense is always going to be the deciding factor. And I love Aaron Rodgers, I really do, but that ain't prime Aaron Rodgers out there. And yeah, he gonna be on his back a few times with them legs up.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
And the man's boys ain't, I'm just saying. I watched him the other night. He wanted to run for that first down, but the mind said yeah, but the body said no.
Is he still talking
So,
on my phone fucked up?
huh?
No, I can hear him.
Yes, he's
Your
still talking.
phone fucked up.
Oh,
It's you.
My phone fucked up? Hold
No,
on.
no, no, no,
Nah,
no.
you
Say,
good.
Nah,
You
not
good. You
Swan.
good.
You
You good.
good. You good. You good.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. So no, I understand who Aaron Rodgers is. But I was just looking at some stats and everything against some good defenses that he happened to play, and he do very well. So I looked at the Browns game. Folks gonna say, "Well, that's a divisional game," but yet and still, we had his passer rating at his quarterback rated at 64. He was sacked twice, and yeah, completion percentage was 53%.
Mm.
He played the Bills, 65%
Mm.
quarterback rating, 47% completion.
Oh
They only
wow.
sacked him once. He played the Chargers, 50% quarterback rating, 51% completion, 3
Oh
sacks.
wow.
Seahawks,
Oh
58 quarterback rating, 54% completion,
wow.
3 sacks. Now, let me tell you what those scores was. They lost 13-6, 26-7, 25-10, and 31-17. I
Mm.
don't have a double digit loss at all this year. Never got blown
Oh.
out.
Mm.
My worst loss is to the Seahawks by 8.
Mm.
So when he faces top defenses or very good defenses, he don't look that good.
Oh. He can't
Oh,
handle
and by
no
the
D.
way, hold up.
Hey
And by the
yo.
come
way,
on, come on,
I'm
bro. Come
sorry.
on, bro.
I'm sorry.
Hey
I'm sorry.
yo.
I thought my mic was muted. I'm sorry.
yeah. But and his thing is Seahawks, that was a home game. Bills was a home game. So I'm just saying that's just me. Because folks telling me
Mm.
about he gonna get the ball out quick and you ain't gonna get to him and all that. But yeah, so I don't want to hear that shit. And that whole
Mm.
thing about CJ and cold weather shit. I'm sorry. The nigga was in KC in December,
Mm.
and it was colder there, but because the
Yes.
game kicked off at 27, but they said it felt like 21. By fourth quarter, it said it was 25, but it felt like it was 18. So I'm just trying to understand uh, where we got this narrative about CJK playing cold weather. The dude was at Ohio State. So that ain't a
People,
problem.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
No,
people say the
but
same thing
I'm
about
I
saying
the.
didn't
that has been
either.
a thing. That has been a thing that they're concerned. Now, if you want to say, can my offense, when they get in the red zone, they very suspect. We kicking field goals. Yes, we are. It is what it is. But outside of the red zone, yeah, he can get the ball to my guys, and I would just want to know on their side who gonna cover all of my wide receivers.
Sound like you
Just
got
wait.
Steve Sarkeesian as your offensive coordinator.
Mm.
No, I do
Oh, did I
not.
say that out loud? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm my fault.
No, I
I just,
no no no. I have
I
Nick Saban,
heard
but
struggle
anyway,
to
I have a
score in the
rookie
red
OC.
zone, and I got the teams confused for a
Hey,
second. My
hey, listen.
fault.
I,
My
hey,
fault.
hey, hey,
That wasn't on purpose.
hey,
I'm
I ain't
just
gonna
trying to
lie.
understand. Go
This,
ahead.
I was just saying, this whole playing in the cold shit has been going on for a lot of quarterbacks. Like this offseason, like oh, this person can't play in the cold, this person play in the cold. And I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck did that shit come from?
I
Well, you
don't
know
know.
But
how it
I
this
mean,
is, dog.
Well,
When you
there
don't
are
like
some
the
Revolutionary
quarterback
no,
is a
race.
there
bad
are
narrative.
some no,
Yeah,
there
Like the
you
are
know,
some
quarterback is a
quarterbacks that
good
struggle to
narrative.
play in the cold, bro.
your thing is,
There
this.
Yeah, I
are
mean,
some
yeah,
niggas
but
that
yeah, they are,
but
but
they
there's
just
none of
be
these
using
inside.
that
playoffs.
I
shit.
play
Yeah, no,
inside,
they be
so
using that shit for anybody now, just to like push
no.
the
But I'm saying
narrative for
this
sure.
is,
Yeah, I was about to say
yeah,
that
we do
ain't none
play
of them quarterbacks in
inside.
the playoffs.
Yeah, but see, you play outside, Spody. I still have I play indoors. So the stats and ESPN and the NFL and all the other folks, CBS folks like to talk about, oh well, the dome teams going to outside in the elements. Can that be a factor? Yes, it depends. But my guy has shown he can do that. He's played outdoors. So I'm not concerned with that. Now, if you just want to say my offense is inconsistent, you don't know what to expect, I'm good with that. But don't tell me the quarterback because of the weather. It ain't no rain, it ain't no snow. So I'm not worried. But guess what? Them dogs on defense go hunt. So I have all the confidence in my team. I have all the confidence in my head coach. And my kicker had 44 made field goals this year. So obviously we use him a lot. So here's the thing is, I don't give a damn if we kick 10 field goals and we win. As long as I
Mhm.
win and I move to next week, fuck everybody.
Everybody?
Yeah, nigga, you too, nigga.
Oh, well,
No, but
that
Especially
wasn't
seriously,
you.
nice.
I really do.
Especially
Now,
you.
here's the thing is I have a concern with. The wild card to me is my offense. Defense go do what they go do. If that offense clicks at any point, man, it's gonna be nasty. All I'm gonna say.
Mm.
And I don't want to get my side piece fired, but it could happen. Uh, yeah, Mike Taylor, my side piece.
Sad piece. Oh man.
Yeah, he's the husband, so that
So
belong to
what's
Izzy.
your score predictions, one?
My score prediction is 23 to 16 or 17. It all depends.
Mm.
I don't see how the Steelers put 11 points.
No, they'll get some. His thing is, I will admit where my defense, where the weakness is very good tight ends, not just tight ends, but very good ones. And Formu, I expect
Who
him
was
to
that?
get us a couple of times.
Who?
Pat, Five mute,
Uh,
I pronounce his
thank,
damn
You
name.
knew
thank you,
what she
Nappy.
was
I was
saying.
trying to.
You
Oh,
I
knew what
oh,
she
didn't
was
know.
Negro.
saying.
Oh,
I was
Negro.
trying to
I
get
know
her
you
to
ain't
say
doing
it
that.
correctly.
Okay.
I
All right.
am. Stop bringing up old
Okay.
shit.
Okay. See, I was gonna say you didn't want me to do that, but all right. Yeah. So he can get us. So we tend to give up a touchdown to some very good tight ends. So I wouldn't be surprised very early in that first quarter if it happens. But yeah, that adjustment will happen. So and Gainwell and Warren, okay, we'll see about that. It depends. I can see them getting a rushing touchdown.
I
So
mean,
like I said, I expect them to get one. They could be kicking field goals. So after that, but
Three
if they got
points
two
is
touchdowns, that wouldn't
crazy.
surprise me.
if the Texans if the Texans allow the Steelers to win the field position battle and cause maybe a turnover early in the football game, this could be an interesting football game. Um, I don't think though that the Steelers have the offense to be able to keep up in a regular, like they gotta shorten the field. Their defense is gonna have to
Hmm.
help them out. Special teams is gonna be very important for them in this football game if they want a chance to win the game. If not, I mean, credit to Christian. Shout out to him. No, again, he said DK Metcalf is back,
That
so
don't
that
mean, and
that
I
could
got I
help
got all
them
pro Stingley. I got all pro Stingley.
for sure. For sure. I mean,
No,
you got
not you.
last
I'm
of the
talking to Christian.
you got some talent, but
Huh?
there is a path for them to win the game. There's a path for them to
Oh,
win. It's just It's not really a real clear path. I think they're gonna have to muddy the waters a little bit if they want to
His
win the
thing is,
game.
but I also have special teams with my punter, so I have no problem putting you inside the 10-yard line with Townsend.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
And
I
saying.
feel
It
like
comes down to
if
and
field
his thing
position
is,
and
my
just
kicker
winning
is
that.
used to having to kick constantly because we stall. So kicking 50 plus, he can do. Now,
yeah,
outdoors,
outside
I
on the
would prefer
win.
not to. I prefer not to have to be kicking 50 plus outdoors. But if that shit is within 40, oh yeah. But I prefer to put TDs up. I would. But his
Yeah,
thing
I
is,
was gonna. Yeah, I was
I
gonna
would
say that
prefer,
our stadium is extremely difficult to kick 50-yard field goals. Even for
yeah.
Boswell, it's
And that's what I'm
extremely
saying is,
difficult.
I let's say that I don't have to do it, but I feel like this. D'Amico will adjust. There will be a tone setter. I understand that the Steelers got a damn good defense, and they gonna be coming with it. But
Do they?
yeah, they D line is nice.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. You can run. You
It's
can run on
okay.
the Steelers. You can run on like the Steelers
Yeah.
ain't the
Yeah,
same
but my
defense that
O
they used to
line,
be.
right? But my O line struggles when it comes to the run. Um, Now the running backs tend to make some shit happen, so that's where it gets mucky. Pass pro, I'm confident in, because for the first time, CJ was only sacked 23 times this year. He went from 52 to 23.
Oh,
That's
must
more
be
than
nice.
half.
Must be
Hell
nice.
yeah.
I don't know what
And he
that's
u-
like.
No,
and he's gonna use his legs in the playoffs. He's gonna do like he did last year. So if he got to, he will.
I'm
But
gonna
Nico,
go.
I feel like
the Nico, his
if
moves.
Texans win play a clean game, I don't think this is going to be close. I feel like the
I,
only way this game is going to be close is if the Texans turn over the ball.
I feel
Yeah,
the
if they
exact
muddy
same way.
the Steelers got to muddy the waters, but I mean, could they have an explosive? Like it takes two explosive plays in what on defense, maybe six negative plays. That's what we're talking about for them to flip this game.
Bro,
Like the
if you
path is
banking on
there.
two explosive plays versus the Texans defense, you might be in for a really short night.
Okay,
Hey,
here's
it's
I'm
Bro,
just
that
hey,
saying the
bro.
path is
can
one
there.
can
you
get
get it? Can you get
on.
it? Here's the thing is, can it happen? Yes. But the problem is my defense
The
also is
probability
looking
of it
for
happening.
those plays.
Well,
So
I don't think I
they
don't
are
think you need
looking.
I don't think you need explosive plays though. I think you just have sustained drives. I don't think you need the explosive plays because you need sustained drives. If you sustain drives, I think that in the end, I don't think you need six negative plays. I think you have to limit the Texans' explosive plays. If they get the explosive plays,
Oh, it's
then
over.
then that's going to be your issue.
Is
If they
Ramsey
get the
still playing
explosive plays
safety or
and you're playing from behind, then that's what's going to give Aaron Rodgers and them problems. But if you can sustain drives and keep it going, then you can make this game winnable. And Aaron Rodgers has to play mistake-free football. I mean, I think Aaron Rodgers. I think we like when we played the Texans, we gave up two explosive plays early, and we're playing from behind the rest of the game. We had the one pick, right, and the tip ball that became a pick in the red zone. You can't do that against them. They get better too. Their defense starts getting suffocating too. You got to sustain drives and get points. If you do that, they can. That the Dre, the path is making this game very muddy, like you said. But that's how you make this game muddy.
my
That's
thing with it?
that's where you make that game muddy at. If you allow them to get supposed to play the Texans, this game is gonna get out of hand really early.
No, facts. You can't let them. But I'm saying, like with the Steelers' offense, they gotta get something to shake too. Like, yes, you have to play a field
Yeah.
position game, but at the end of the day, you still
I
gotta
don't think
make
that's going to be
something
enough, dog.
happen.
Bro, I
Yeah.
think the Steelers gonna have to control. They're gonna have to control the clock. They're gonna have to control the time of possession. And listen, bro, just take Aaron Rodgers is gonna have to take what the defense gives. You don't go out there. You see, you get DK Metcalf back. Don't try to target him, because DK Metcalf struggles with them type of corners any motherfucking way. You need to take what they get you, and just if it's 4 or 5 yards, just take it, bro. Just take it, and just inch your way down the field.
Okay, first of all,
I think
we
it's the
obviously
opposite
are
for me,
number. I
though.
mean,
I think they're going to
technically,
have to sell out.
huh?
You sell out,
I
that's
don't.
when
But just
you lose. So
the
it's
thing
like
is, you're not
they're
gonna
gonna
just
I
lose.
run
feel
up
like
between
the
you're
Steelers
not
gonna
gonna
have
just
to
run
sell
between the
out, dog.
tackles on us. You're
The,
not
se-
gonna
the
run between the
secondary,
tackles on us
that
like that.
secondary is too good for them to sell out. You if you sell out, we're trying to go
Well,
DK down the field,
but
trying to
I
attack
got
them.
I
four
know,
guys
dog.
back
But I
there.
just feel like I feel like I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel like Pittsburgh need to be spending a lot of time on the field on offense, fucking with that Texans defense. They need to get in and get out. They need to strike fast and early.
But
The
but they
longer
don't have
they
the.
stay on the field, I feel like they're giving the Texans opportunity to do something dynamic on
Right.
defense.
So
But
But they don't have the
certified.
offense.
But certified.
I
They
don't
don't
think
have.
that dink
certified,
and dunk shit ain't gonna work versus the Texans, yo.
certified,
But certified. They
certified.
don't have the
I got
offense for
four
that.
dudes. I
DK
got
Metcalf
four
ain't.
dudes. I
I
got four
know.
dudes that got four picks.
That's why I'm saying the
Four
Texans
dudes.
gonna whoop their ass if they
Oh
don't
yeah,
if the Texans
yeah.
don't
I
have
agree.
no turnovers. I feel like the Pittsburgh gonna get smoked.
Hey, listen. I would not
Playing
be
against the
surprised, right?
linebackers is where he has a chance, but the D line and my back end, yeah, DK may catch some passes, but I'm serious. It ain't gonna
They
be
gotta
like
get
that.
take chances.
Hey, bro,
Yeah,
listen.
And
I'm gonna tell
they
you
gonna
right now
have to
about
take
DK. Right?
chances.
I would not be surprised if DK Metcalf get ejected from this game. I would not be surprised if he get
Could
ejected from this game.
could Jalen Warren and Gainwell have a big game on the ground?
no, not on the ground. Now Gainwell passing, doing a screen, that could be interesting. But just running it, nah, you're not gonna do that to my D line.
That's where I was going, bro.
Yeah, but the thing
You're
about
gonna
they
have to
running back,
take what the offense gives you.
yeah, but the thing about their running backs, I'll give them this: if they get in space, like they have the ability to make people miss. Like I'll give them that.
Right,
Like
and I said that.
Gainwell or I mean Jalen Warren. I mean, like both of them can make people miss. And so from that aspect, like I just think that the Steelers are going to have to really utilize the running backs in the tight because I think those are the players in their passing game that's going to be able to make something shake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
And
just
so
said.
I honestly agree with Certified that they need to get in and get out because I think you need to get, I mean, like if I'm the Steelers, like I want to make that defense stay on the field as long as possible because I want to
Yeah,
tire them niggas out. That's
exactly.
how I look at it. And like,
But
and
we're
so I
used to
mean,
that. But hold up. But we're used to that.
yeah, but
Because
I mean,
the thing
like,
is, no. What I'm saying, hear me out. They are used to having to do that three and out, or you get a first down. Next thing you're out because the offense has failed many times where they've had to do it whole games. These guys are used to it, so it's not like they're not used
and
to
I
it.
get all that, and I get all that Swan. But if I'm the OC for the Steelers, like I'm trying to have long drives because the thing is, you're not gonna get too many explosive plays like over 40, 50 yards on that secondary. I just don't see that happening. And
Hey,
so
listen,
because I mean, like you
And
said, you got Stingley, you have Lassiter, and
I
Bullock
got
back there. So
Bullock. I got Bullock.
yeah,
Yep.
so so I just don't see you hitting them explosive plays. Like I think they're gonna have to try to work their way down the. I mean, they're not for explosive plays. They get it
Man,
from time to time
Arthur
with
Smith
DK.
gonna have to do some trick
I
plays. He
just
gonna do like Steichen did. He gonna come
well,
up with some
the thing
shit.
about it is too, I want them. I want to keep that offense. I want to keep that offense cold. I need to keep that offense cold. I need to keep that offense on the sideline cold. So when they do get on the field, because that helps me make them make mistakes. I
oh
need
shit.
them. That's gonna help me. That's gonna help me with them making mistakes. That defense, we know that's one of the best defenses in the league. So you do have to. And Swan, you're right. You guys are used to it. But the trick is with that, CJ has made mistakes when that has happened though. When
Well,
CJ, so
he got 8 interceptions. 8.
right, but
Hey,
hey,
listen. I'm gonna tell you something real quick, right?
Hold up.
I don't
Hold up.
care
Listen
how
here.
good
And you
of a.
got 2 of them the other game because he had 6. I don't think there's a Ramsey is good. Don't get me wrong, but he's not the Ramsey of old. He's not Derwin James. So
Talk your shit.
my thing is, I don't think you're gonna get the same type of turnovers back to back like you got against you all. And CJ got greedy and y'all tricked him. He got. So if you don't think they've studied that, also D'Amico will lean more on the run game, and I don't give a damn if it's 2-3 yards. He will do that and say, you know what? Fuck it. I got a punter. I'll put your ass inside the 10, and I'm gonna see if your defense can go 90 yards. I mean, your
And,
offense go 90 yards. And
and
that's what
see,
I'm saying there.
Yeah, but I also think like
and
the
see,
Texas advantage in this game is to make this game high scoring because I don't know how many like the Steelers don't want to be in a high scoring game. Like they want to
No,
be
exactly,
The
comfortable in like
Steelers
a
want to condense the
13-10,
game.
17-14 kind
exactly,
of
bro.
game.
That's what I've been
Yeah,
trying to say, bro. Like, listen, the
Look,
23,
thing
that's
is,
why I
like,
23
said,
points,
look,
20,
that's why I
23
said
points is
special
all we need.
teams.
I
That's why I
promise you.
said earlier special teams because I feel like special teams it's underrated and doesn't get talked about enough.
it don't,
But field position matters
I
because
keep
it
saying
do.
that.
especially if you don't have an offense that's really good, right? If
And
you have a really good offense, field position doesn't matter as much because you trust your team to move the ball. But
listen, and that's why I've been
getting the
saying,
ball either in scoring range or right outside of scoring range to start a drive is invaluable. And even
and,
if you don't convert, you're punting them and you're pinning them deep,
And
you're
that's what I
still winning
said.
that
and
field position battle. It's that
That's how I
chess
won 9 in
match.
a row. That's
hey,
how I
listen,
won
and
9
that
in a row.
and that's why I've been saying, bro. Like Aaron Rodgers in the offense, he need to take what the Texans give him. He need to take what he gives him. Listen, I don't care how good a defense is. Don't nobody want to be on the field 7, 8, 8.5 minutes going against 300 linemen. I don't care how good a
Well, hell, they
defense
not keep
is.
that drive that long.
No, but listen, but no, but regardless of the point, I'm just saying that's what they should do. They need to contain long drives of the game and tire that defense out. Because if once they tire that defense out, then that's when you could possibly take a shot in the end zone. This one, Aaron Rodgers can use that. He still got a ton of it on. Don't get anything misconstrued. But then that's when he can use DK. I want you to just, bro, just run. I'm just gonna
You're
throw that
expecting him
motherfucker
to
out there.
have that much time to,
You
to
know what?
sustain
But
that
that's not.
drive.
That's not the point that I'm trying to make. The point is that's what they should do. I know what the Texas defense is, but I'm telling you, but that's going into that game. That's what Arthur Smith. That's what Mike Tomlin. In my mind, that's what I'm thinking they should be doing in their mind because they know how good of a defense y'all is too. But they know, listen, we have a chance of winning, and we know they don't have the offensive weapons. But that's what they gonna have to do, bro. They're gonna have to control the clock.
No,
All right, let's get
facts.
into these
So
score
with that
predictions
being,
around the board.
yeah, facts.
Yeah. Man, go ahead, Dre. You already did. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I guess uh, throughout the conversation, I guess I kind of actually changed my mind. I'm gonna go with the Steelers 17, Texans 10.
wow, wow, Dre.
Yeah, I kind
Uh,
of changed my mind throughout the conversation, but it still rolls tide though.
Oh, he said 17
certified,
to 10. Mm.
certified.
I go right quick with certified there.
Go
I
ahead,
got
go
I'm
it.
gonna
ahead.
go. I'm gonna go 24-6 Houston.
Shout
I
out
got
to Christian for another $5 super chat. He said 21-17 uh Steelers.
I got it. 23-10 Texas.
Pop,
I got a 24-10 Texans.
Coach B.
Yeah, I think I got it. I got it 24. I'm gonna go 24-18 Texans.
JMIK.
I mean, like I've been saying, to me it's a race to 20, and I just think the Titans are gonna score 20. So,
The
and I got
Titans.
to be in.
The Titans.
I mean, not the Titans. Yeah, Texas. Sorry, Mr. So,
Yeah,
Man, J Mig, J
that ain't
Mig.
cool.
and
That ain't even cool.
Man,
I
that
got the
nigga get
Texans winning.
nerfed.
Well, I'm actually driving right now. And then I got the game going 21-12. 21-13 Texans.
Did you get your prediction, Swan?
I said 23, 17, or 16. Texans.
So, all right, when I look at this game, I think Pittsburgh game plan going into this game is going to be a lot of Kenny Gainwell in the short game. In the past game, he's been very explosive lately in that role. Jalen Warren has not been the guy like he has been when like Najee was there. So I don't really rely on Jalen Warren to like swing the game for me. But I think the swing in the game is gonna come down to can Aaron Rodgers get some of those explosive 25 plus yard plays in those moments where you have wore the defense down? Can you capitalize on those moments? And from what I've seen on tape, he in the last few games, he just, to me, like in those moments, it has been clicking. But I think the Texans defense is going to do something that he hasn't seen in the last few games, which is immense amount of pressure. Those plays, those 25-yard plays are going to have to be made under the gun. It's not going to be free standing back there. He's going to have to be moving and making some precise throws. And I just don't think Aaron Rodgers can run from his life. I'm gonna take the Texans in a nail biter. 21-18 Texans.
I think this is going to be one of those good old fashioned defensive football games that people love to call boring, Smitty.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I love these kind of games though, for real though.
I do too. I love it, but people love to call them boring.
Yeah,
Boring and
I feel you on that,
next
Bray.
scoring and all that. Yeah.
All the football, man.
Yeah, I said that already though. Hey man, but that concludes our playoff matchups, man. NFC, AFC. We appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. All the people that were guests, we shout out to all y'all, man. And if you want to come back, if your team win, hit the DMs. We definitely having the same format next week. And it'll include two teams that we didn't get to talk to this week. And the number 1 seed Seattle Seahawks and the number 1 seed Broncos.
You don't even talk to the Broncos anyway. They are frauds, man. The Broncos are frauds. Them niggas suck.
But yeah, man, we appreciate all y'all, man, for tapping in. Shout out to all the new subscribers to the YouTube, man. We're gonna continue to provide y'all with great views on this football game. So y'all stay tapped in with us. Hey, Pop, get us up out of here if she can.
Always remember to follow the CheckDown YouTube page, follow the CheckDown Twitter page, join the CheckDown Twitter community. Always remember to tell a friend, and we'll tap in with y'all next Saturday at 11:15 Eastern Standard Time.
We out.
This is the CheckDown. No fluff. No filters. Just football.